Okay, great. The streaming has started, so I can now share my screen. Welcome once again to this particular session, and it's the offboarding session of the Skills for Work Academy Workplace Foundational Skills Program Batch 5. What? I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. Like, this feels so surreal. At the beginning of this year, this seemed like it was a dream. It was a dream. It was simply a dream at the beginning of this year to ensure that we have Africans actually receiving the workplace skills they need to thrive in the global space. And today I am saying I'm graduating batch 5. Ha! Like, the joy in my heart. I can't even, like, I was reflecting like shortly before I came on here, and I was just like, wow, like, I can't even believe it. Like, I know, like, I can't believe it that you are in the batch 5 and you people are here. Like, it seemed like yesterday that we started on October 1, and voila, like, it's November 13 and we are 6 weeks gone. Like, I am super excited, not just because you people are graduating, but because I have seen the tremendous work you have done. And if you are watching us online, I am Dr. Aderisola Adio Adekboju. I'm the founder of the Skill for Work Academy by iTrain Africa. And it gives me joy to see Africans taking up space in the global space, taking up what we should have been taking up since forever, but we're not taking it up because we lack the confidence, the clarity, the right skill sets to take up those offers and global opportunities. And today I am super excited that another 240 plus people across Africa are graduating from the Workplace Foundational Skills Program. So if you're here listening to me, you're part of this batch, just say congratulations to yourself. Say congratulations to yourself. Congratulations to yourself. It is not easy to start something and keep at it for 6 weeks. I cannot even lie. Like, it is hard. It is hard. It is hard. I know that one for sure. But if you are here, then you deserve to, tell yourself, I made it. Congratulations to you. And I'm really super excited to have you here. Now, in our usual style, what do we typically do at the beginning of this? I want to know, who are the people in the room today? Who are the people that made it to the offboarding session? Of course, your name. You know how we do it already, as in you should know how we do it. Your name, the city and country you are joining from, and how are you feeling today? And I did mine first. I'm going to redo it. I'm Dr. Aderisola Adekboju. I am feeling really excited, and I am joining from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm feeling really excited. Like, you people have no idea. It's like I buried a baby and I'm seeing the baby growing and growing, and you people are here today. So I'm really excited. So let's read from other people. How are you feeling today? Name, city and country you are joining from, and how are you feeling today? Am I the only person in the excitement zone? Or are there other people as excited as I am? Okay? Are there other people who are as excited as I am? So I'm going to be reading a comment section for like under 3 minutes. Then we are going to go to the next thing on the agenda, which is let's hear from you. After about 3 minutes, we're going to say, let's hear from you. So if you would like to speak on that agenda, Ijoma, you could join from Lagos. I'm feeling so great today. Thank you so much, my long time person, right? How are you doing? I'm glad that you are feeling great today. So what are we going to do? We are going to try to hear from nothing less than 10 people. And basically, I want you to think back when you started this program. What led you here? How did you even find us? And where are you today? after the program. And any other, thing that you would like to talk about is like the floor is open. So you just need to use the raise hand button and we'll unmute you and we can then proceed, okay? So I'm going to read, I can see Ijeoma Nwachukwu, please, because we realize that if you don't raise your hand, by the time we want to cut off 10 people will not start raising their hand. So please, if you know you would like to speak, just use the raise hand button so I can see the arrangement and all, because I realized that many people will be like, okay, should I speak? Should I not speak? And at the end of the day, they're like, oh, I want to speak, but you're not calling. And I'm like, oh, we have a certain number of people. We really need to continue into the thing. So please use the raise hand button. I see Ijeoma is first, Isioma is second. Who's going to be the third person to raise up their hand? Let's keep looking at it. And I'm going to read a couple of messages for 1 minute before I unmute Ijeoma. Then D. Ajale Mono from Port Harcourt. Amid Kusia. I'm joining from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I'm lovely. That's fantastic. I miss Yoma Shaibu joining from Lagos, Nigeria. It's been a journey, tough, but I made it. Learned so much on the journey. Yes, right. Oluwatosin from Lagos, Nigeria. Feeling excited. I'm Saidat Umar Ali joining from Zaria, Kaduna. I'm feeling absolutely great. That is good. Rashida Adebayo from Lagos, Nigeria, feeling excited. Tolu Iremide Jenny from Lagos, Nigeria, very decent and excited. I know, right? Alimot Otsun from Lagos, I'm super excited through this wonderful program. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that there's a lot of excitement in the room. So since it's 3:15, we are going to go to the next thing on our agenda. Please keep it coming. Where you are joining from, how you're feeling today, and I'm going to start listening to our skill stars. So Ijeoma, over to you. Please unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Okay, this is the first time I'll be speaking on this forum. And Dr. Aderisola, I just want to thank you so much for the impact of this program. I've seen this course advertised for, I would say, for 100 times, because I'm part of the email newsletters. I get the email newsletter, and then I never thought it was something I needed, because initially the first course I did, or rather the first offering I got from iTrain Africa was I don't know what you call it now, but it was a LinkedIn optimization course. Yeah. And it was like one-on-one coaching. Yeah. That was 2022. Like this afternoon, I was just like, let me just share my testimony on Telegram. Funny enough, I don't use all these tools before. Like I have them. I've always had them. I just discovered today that I've had Canva Pro running for the past 2 years. I didn't know. I apparently downloaded Canva in 2022 and I paid for the Pro. So they've been removing the money from my account. I didn't know. I didn't even know I had all these tools, and I had not been able to use them like optimally. But this course, you know what they call small but mighty. That's all I have to say. I had a testimony on the Telegram group. You know, after our program in 2022, I don't know if I told you, I had a baby, then I had an accident. And I became, I was supposed to follow up with writing 4 articles on LinkedIn, like week by week. I wrote the first one. The second one, I could not continue. I was hospitalized for like 3 to 4 months. I was in orthopedic section. Different surgeries were done. I ended up paralyzed, like I couldn't walk. Throughout last year, I was in a wheelchair. I'm sharing this testimony. It's not just about the Skills Academy. It's what it has even done, like in terms of helping me regain my confidence. Last Saturday, when I was doing the video for YouTube, I did that video once and I said, wow, I can't even believe I can face a camera again after everything that had happened to me. It was very emotional for me, really. And sorry about that. So after that period, like I said on Telegram, I had to put it down before this session so I would be able to articulate myself better. I lost my job. I lost everything. I was doing my PhD. I could not continue. A lot of things were happening at the same time. I was undergoing physiotherapy, so many things. Imagine having a baby less than 3 months old and then going through all that drama. And then I just decided in September, in fact, I registered on the last day, 30th of September. I said, I've been seeing these emails. Let me just register. Number one, what can I lose from it? what can I do? I don't stand to lose anything. At least I will gain, if no matter the knowledge. I just felt it was something that I didn't need. But by the time I registered, it just reignited something inside of me. I've been doing this NGO consulting for people free as much as I can because of my wealth of experience, and I have a master's in nonprofit management and all that. Trained in a US university and all that. I have a lot of certifications, but then I have not been able to really monetize my knowledge since I was out of a job. So this course, with the little things I learned, I was able to now package myself, put a proposal together. I used Canva to prepare I had to even change my LinkedIn this thing profile, changed everything, started writing again on LinkedIn. And then using ChatGPT now was also like an advantage to me. I was able to come up with proposals, come up with SOPs, come up with a lot of documents, and I pitched to the people that had been doing free services for. The first client I got paid me 400,000 naira. I'm not joking. It was like, I was asking myself from 35,000, I'll be 30 something thousand naira that I invested. To be honest, I didn't have that money. Like, you know how it is now. I didn't have that money. I had not earned a dime since May. All the money I've been getting are from my husband or any money I get from my family, and it was going towards my medical treatment. So I just said, let me just spend this money that I have. And for the first time, I got an alert, 400K. I thought it was a joke. Then I went on, I said, I did a video editing, what they call it, a very short social media video, what they call 1 minute video for a client. And they paid me 200,000 naira. Like that, before I knew what was happening. Do you know, today I took stock. I just got another client today. And what I'm sharing this is, I know I'm a bit incoherent. I don't know how to really.
Like it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just trying to, I don't know, the excitement, I don't even know what to say. I just took stock of the past 6 weeks. It was very challenging, health-wise, putting together, sitting down, listening to the videos, even trying to do my physiotherapy, do everything at the same time. But then I took stock and I saw that I had received more than 2 million naira. I'm not joking. In payment for services I knew this, I had this knowledge, but this helped me put it together. Services I was rendering to people free. I had to now package myself. I did a rate card. I watched the portfolio class that day. Before the class even ended, I've created a portfolio for myself immediately. As I was watching that, I created a portfolio and I sent, that was the last client I got. And they just credited me with 800,000 naira to start restructuring their NGO, because that's what I know. I know how to do it, but then I do it, and the people just sometimes I'll do it.
That was what we worked on then when we did your GOP, your service. That was what we worked on. You know, it's just crazy. Like I was just wondering, why did this one just disappear off the face of LinkedIn? Like what?
I worked on that thing for just 2 weeks before the accident, and then that was it. I dropped out of everything I was doing. By May 2023, I couldn't take, of course, I was supposed to be on maternity, but then they just relieved me of my position and everything just scattered. As if everything scattered. Like, I can't even begin to explain all I went through, but somehow this course, I call it small but mighty course, has finally brought back, as in I have my mojo back. I can't even believe, even my mom, everybody's been telling, my mother has been with me for 2 years. Not because she came for Mugo, but because they are helping with, care for me, because I don't work. So she's been like, what's this thing that you're always listening to now? Every time laptop is here, this one is there, you have. And on Saturday, I did a video. I posted it on YouTube. I showed my husband. I was like, wow, you face the camera, because I've not been able to face the camera for a while. I said, let me just do this assignment. That's why I did. I said, let me just do it and post it and do it anyhow it is. I was able to sit down and do it without needing neck props or any of those things. But then beyond all that, it was the confidence, that whole you can do it, that attitude and everything you have instilled in us is what I am testifying about today. Beyond all the other monetary or whatever things that I may have benefited, is the fact that I can come out again today and dust my portfolio, dust my CV and say, okay, I thought my life had ended. That's the truth. So this course saved my life. That's all I have to say. That's all. Thank you.
Wow. I'm just gonna say wow. I thank you. Thank you, because I don't know, like, just thank you. it's I don't know. I'm just thinking through what you've been saying since, and I'm just like, wow. I was speaking to my friend yesterday, and yesterday afternoon, and I was telling her that there is like someone spoke to me about something, and I was telling her that I have too much drive to save the world, and that can be a real big burden at times. Her and I were discussing it. Like sometimes I just want to shut off and not take the burden of the world on my head and everything like that. Because that person, I was telling my friend, I was like, I'm not even sure I want to listen to this person, because I'm the kind of person that once I hear the details, I start to carry the discipline. And she was like, Darren, that thing you just talked about now is a big project that, are you sure you want to get into another big project like this? Like, and it's something around women. Because I was telling her that for some reason, on this program that I've been running, that somehow I get to hear stories of women. Some of them don't share publicly like this, but women get to bring their stories to me that they're just in a very difficult situation, and they just come and, some have gotten depressed, lost husbands, divorce, different things. And this is their lifeline. Like, they come on this program as their lifeline. And like, I'm just, and I was telling her that sometimes I just feel like I'm not, like, if I hear that story, that how more can I help them, but that I can't go into that other thing, because it is a whole lot. Like this SFW, I know what it has taken for me personally this year, family-wise, health-wise, and everything like that. I can't do that again. Like I can't, walk myself to the ground like that again. That she now said, you know what, that just keep it aside. That I know people are coming your way with that narrative of like women in different situations, but that maybe something is going to come my way where I can collaborate with another person. I don't have to carry that weight. Then she said something to me. What am I driving at? Amara said to me, Amara Kolitasi, she's kind of like my best friend. She's in manufacturing. She's found out about Amara Krokolag. And she said, Darren, you are doing enough. Like, think about the SFW that you've done this year. She said, whenever you think about you are not saving women enough, she said, think about it that when you give women power, like economic power, because you are giving them skills that will give them economic power, that is you already saving that world. And you, like, it is enough. That was just like, this conversation was yesterday, because that incident happened yesterday when we were talking about this thing. So having you come here, say this thing first, I'm just, because I told her, I said, Amara, I said, I don't know why this is happening to me. I said, but God has a way that when He wants me to do something, like I'll be hearing, like the stories will be aligning. Like if I hear from here, somebody like I said, I said, Mara, why is God bringing this kind of people my way? That is there something I'm seeing in my markets and that is attracting women who are in difficult situation. I had to go and look at my lead generation video. I said, and I told her, I said, but I don't even know. I said, is this something that is attracting this category of people to me? Because I don't know why God is bringing this caliber of people my way. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm a very present person. Like when something happens repeatedly, I start to ask questions like, why is this happening? Like, God, what do you want me to do around this particular thing? Like, why are you bringing this my way? And it's just crazy, because in the last batch, in batch 4, was it batch 4, batch 3? I can't even remember. In one of those batches, the first person that spoke, she said to me, she said, Doc, you saved my life. You saved my family. And I was like, why? As I couldn't comprehend. And she started to narrate to me how She used to work. Then she took a break after maybe 5 years to get married and have children. And somehow she changed location. She just couldn't get back into workforce. And everything just started going down from there. That because she was kind of depressed. So even family-wise, she was not interacting with her family well. You know, when women are depressed, like you cannot even, it's someone that is well that can take care of others. So even our child wasn't, you know, basically she was in a depressed state. So when she saw this thing, I told my husband, I was just doing everything to like get her out of that space that enrolled her in this thing. Like, okay. And she was like, Doc, you cannot imagine the joy of my husband every time he came back during the program, because he has seen that like whatever it is that the course was doing that was taking me out of that space of depression, it was definitely doing. And she was like, thank you for saving my family, for saving me. As in, like, I feel like I can do it. And I remember listening to her that previous, I don't know whether batch 2 or batch 3, and not something similar in batch 4, and then you now. So you will notice I just kept saying, like, wow, thank you, because I don't even know. I created a course to teach people skills to ensure that people are able to get decent jobs. I didn't think deeply about the bigger picture of saving lives. Let me put it that way. In all honesty, I didn't think about that bigger picture. But I keep hearing the stories, and I'm just taking a step back to ask myself that, you know, I don't know, as in, I'm just, thank you. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm just going to say thank you. And I am super happy for you, because I could share my screen with you. Yet you are still my, like, I have a folder for my one-on-one client. I don't delete it. Your picture is still there. That's what, if you remember at the onboarding session, immediately I saw this image on Zoom. I said, I remember you. I remember you. Because I worked with a client maybe this year or last year, I can't remember, that had similar portfolio like you, like, structuring this thing. And I was showing that client your profile. Was it this year or last year? I can't remember. I worked with a client on the GOP program, one-on-one kind of stuff. And I was saying, this is the kind of title you should be having. Come and see, this is my one-on-one client I worked with. And I looked at your profile again, and I was like, even if you had done this thing like over 2 years ago, it's still fresh, it's still. And I was asking myself, like, why did this woman, continue showing up on LinkedIn? Then the day I asked myself 6 weeks ago, only for me to go, I went on vacation. And during that vacation, the one time I went to LinkedIn, I just saw that you had showed up. I was like, oh, wow. I'm sure that maybe because she got on WFS, she now remembered that I used to ginger her there to show up. Now she said, okay, let her go and dust whatever it is she learned then and come and show up on the. I came across your listening on LinkedIn, trust me. But in my mind, I was like, okay, she has registered on the BFS. Maybe now she has said, let me start showing her back. I didn't know all this backstory. I'm just going to say, I thank God for your life. I thank God that you feel financially empowered. See, Ijoma, probably because I worked with you one-on-one. And in me working with people one-on-one on the PPP framework, one of the first things I do is to listen to your life history. I remember it well. You were doing well. You were doing well in your career. So imagine me hearing that you got to that point that you could not afford 37K. You were doing well, amazing well. Like, I'm just, your story is just, I don't know. How would I, I'm just going to stop because, and in 6 weeks, you invested what, 37,625, I can't remember what it was, and you are gotten a lot of 2 million in total from the things you already knew how to do, and you weren't stressing it. And this is just making me smile, because I always tell people, whoever has ever taken the GOP program or the PPP framework that teaches professionals with experience how to position, right? I always say it is a rinse and repeat. The first person that used that word with me was Ivie. Ivie said, during the framework is rinse and repeat. Ivie said, I will dump that thing for 1 year plus. I may not go to it. The day I'm ready to get things again, I just go back to the exact thing you asked me to do 2 years ago. I start to do it again, and I start to get those opportunities again without even doing much. And that is the same thing. So imagine this, like, what you did this thing 2 years ago, and you're back, like, I'm just happy for you. I'm just happy for you. I'm just happy for you. I'm just super happy. I'm grateful to God for your life. And this is the beginning of the rest of your life. Like, affliction will not befall you again. Like, you are gonna come back. Like, I feel like you're gonna be old. Like, you are gonna be big. You're gonna be happy that you left that job. You're gonna be happy you left that job. Thank you so much, Ijoma. And God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. How old is your baby now? What's your baby's name?
Okay, thank you so much, doctor. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, she's going to be 2 by December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's going to be 2 on the 1st of December. When I was having that program with you, I was pregnant. And her name is Ifechuku, meaning a gift from God, a gift from the heart of God.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And my regards to your mom and family for being there for you for all this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I'm going to read some comments from the comment section that people have been commenting on around what you have said. Someone like, wow, I'm speechless. I'm blessed and I'm equally speechless. Huge congratulations to you and to iTranrica. Like, you rock. Yes, she does rock. This is wishing you my better health. You are so inspiring. Thank you. Congratulations, Ijoma, so inspiring. God keep you strong. This is challenging and emotional, Ijoma. Your thoughts will be restored. Amen. Wow, I'm inspired. Ijoma, congratulations. I'm sorry about your accident. May Almighty living and like restore it. Thank you. This is really emotional. The Lord will perfect your healing, Ijoma. Thank you. Thank God for Ijoma. The Lord will perfect life. Yes, dear doc, be encouraged. It shows that you're impacting life. Like, Becky from Bemanda, Cameroon, have mixed feelings as we off board officially today. I remain excited and I remain optimistic and positive. Have been reluctant to write here yet. I can't miss the joy of this journey for anything. This is a irresistible place of inspiration. Congratulations, you are so inspiring. May God keep you. Amen. Like, I'm just going to ask Isioma to speak next. I think this is like the best way to start an onboarding session for me. Like, thank you. Isioma, please go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Really, should I say I'm short of words now because I'm really so happy hearing from Ijoma. Testimony is really, 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 really so inspiring. She has even taken my old thoughts from my head. I really don't have anything to say, but I just want to really say I really appreciate this journey. It's been a very tough one, because I'm a mother of 3, handling 3 children without help, just I and my husband. It's been a tough journey. So most time I get to listen to your videos, maybe around 10, 11, and I'm feeling sleepy. I have to wake up around 6 o'clock the next day for school runs and things like that. It's been a really tough one, but in all, to be sincere, I've learned so much. I've learned so much. The joy in it is because I happen to be married to a techie man. So nowadays, when he's talking, we are at par now, when he says something and I respond, now wow, my wife too don't turn tech, you understand? Things like that. So the excitement in me and it's really so fulfilling. Yeah, I know I'm not where I want to be yet, but the fact that when we are discussing in the house and I'm able to, talk techie language, things like that, it's really so amazing, really, really so amazing. And should I say, I have 3 boys. They are all techie children too. They like all those, mommy, you're doing do Google form today, things like that. So you could see the excitement in the whole family that, wow, me is learning this. So mommy, so when you finish, then will you get a job and be doing that so that so that you can be teaching us? The excitement. I really don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm really just so short of words. I would like to say thank you so much for this program. I really appreciate you. Your videos were very, very self-explanatory. Once you listen, yeah, I'm not done with the assignments and things yet, but at least from in the last module, though I've not finished the assignment, but what I really learned, I think I'm good to go from here. If you ask me, I'm really good to go from here. I'm really, really open to the internship program. I really want to learn more, at least get to do it and get to do it and improve more on it. I really appreciate it. May God bless you, bless your family that even gave you the time to have time for us. I really appreciate you. God bless you. God bless all the works of your hands. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Amen. Our techie mom, techie mom of three. Welcome to the club, right? Welcome to the Texas Club.
Exactly.
Yeah, welcome to like it's I know how you felt like talking after Ijoma, right, and everything, but what I took out of what you were saying is I always say that you have no idea how a man will feel that is having a conversation around his career and he can actually have it with his wife and the wife can
Exactly.
contribute.
Exactly.
Like there is no bigger joy. As in, there is no bigger joy than when you are at par.
At par, exactly. Yeah.
In the mental, this thing, like it's just, even for you, a woman, like
yeah.
it's there's like the shoulder pile to be high because now
exactly.
gatherings and they are talking deals and you are able to contribute meaningfully, not you
Exactly.
shaking your head and saying, like you can speak because
yeah.
you know what you know. And you know right now that even if I don't understand something, you have the research skills. I have imbibed in you the research skills to say, they say something, I know right now I can go to my meta AI on top of this and ask questions and contribute meaningfully. The fact, I always say, you may not know everything from this program, but I gave you something that allows you to be able to know everything. I gave you the skills and mindset that takes you to say, should I not know it? I am fine because I know where to know it. And that is the beautiful thing. I think that is one of my most important goal on this program. I always say, I don't want people to come in week one when you say your program. People are bombarding us with questions everywhere. By the time people get to communication mode, which is module 4, and we start to talk about research skills, the questions automatically drop. You know why? Everybody has gotten to that point of, oh my God, I could ask a GPT, I could ask AI, why am I asking this kind of questions? There is a mind, and this is batch 5. From batch 1 to batch 5, by the time we get to that week of where we say communication and where we start talking about research and you do research, questions automatically drop. And I start to smile because I'm like, my people now know that they don't have to ask me. I don't want to be a god. I want people to know where to, like, I don't want to be giving people fish. I want to know people should know where to fish. And that is the beautiful thing about this. I am happy. You are a better mom to your children because information is power. Knowledge is power. Like you can now and children, there was someone in my circle a while ago when I started to learn this tech thing in 2020. I know I narrated my story at the beginning of this program, right? I didn't know anything tech, jack, nothing, right? And I had to learn it from the beginning. And I remember there was someone then I knew, a woman, and I was asking her to let's go on this journey together. And this person was indirectly telling me that she is me that have money, that went to borrow $700 to take my first online course about how to, this old tech stuff. And I said, okay, no wahala. Let me shock you. By the time I started building I Train Africa, and I think, was it when I got my UN Life job? I can't remember. This woman, there was an incident or there was a day where this woman's child was asking her that, see, mommy, as in this person's mom, Nadia's mom, is now working in all these international places. Say, Mommy, why are you not in that space too? And it was just, the way children had, they just talk, like they don't have filter. Are you, why are you? And I think the mom said, it's because I want to take care of you. I want to be at home and be taking care of you so that you have proper care. Guess what this child said? This child said, but Nadia's mom is also taking care of her children in addition to doing what she's doing. That struck a chord for that person. And why do I say so? Children like to have moms that are techy. They like to have moms that are empowered. They like to go to school and brag. If you see in my children's school, the way they always do as if, it's my mom that knows all the tech things in this world, like they will be raising shoulder bad. And I'm just smiling. I said, God, if I don't even get anything from this particular thing, the fact that my children are so proud of having that tech-savvy mom is enough sometimes. So it is, and why is that? They have people to emulate. They can look up to you and say, see my mom now. I said that kind of thing. They can look up to you. And I'm happy for you, Isioma, that is how your children feel. That is how your husband feel. That is a major raise in the quality of your life going for. It is a major raise. The only place you can go from here is up, because bad, you will get something. Bad. Like if you not even say, the only thing I want to do is this WFA, I don't want to do any other thing, you will get virtual assistant, EA, different things that you can do with only foundational skills. You will get jobs and there's quite a number of them that you can do with only foundational skills. Now we are going to unmute Dora. Dora Bassi.
Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
I'm so excited. This training has changed my life. It has transformed my mentality. This training is all around. My personal life, my work life, my family life. I don't even know. I went to my pastor when I got the course outline. I was afraid. I have to meet him. I said, sir, this is what I want to go into. Because he was the one that encouraged us to do all this stuff. So I started this journey. I keyed into it. But when the course outline came, I was afraid. I said, can I do this? Can I do this? That fear came into me. I went to him and he prayed for me. And to God be the glory. I scaled through. I used to be so naive, afraid in work. I don't talk. I can't face my boss sometimes. But now I am confident. I've started using this thing on my job. Some say, go and do this. I'll be afraid. I'll be thinking. But now, ChatGPT is too much for me. I am proud. I went to some department and said, whatever you want to do, give me, I'll do it for you. I'm so happy. This course has really made me to understand my role as an administrator. The leadership skill, the intelligence. I never knew that emotional intelligence is a skill. I just discovered that punctuality to work is a skill. This thing has really transformed my life all around. I really want to appreciate you. I never regretted paying it to this course. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And when I tell people that while we were creating SFW, our not imagination, our research tilted more towards people that are not yet in a job. Like they were the obvious people that would need this WFS the most. amazingly, it happens that even from the testing phase, when we started to test and test across those 3 years before we then launched at a bigger scale, we realized that most people that are really looking for this are people that need jobs, but are stuck because they can't move. Like, not that they can't move. Maybe if they're in government, they shall be promoting them. But they know they cannot leave that government job because they know that they are not competitive in the global markets. And that is why you will see, please, there is nothing wrong with teaching profession. Do you understand? That is why you will see a woman stuck in a teaching job that is offering 20,000 naira per month and cannot leave. Why? Because the person is afraid. They don't know, they know they are not competitive. They know they are not competitive in the global market, but they can't do anything about it because they don't know what they need to acquire to become competitive in the global market. They know their work is not at par. They know their work is rusty. They know the quality of what they are giving that school or that organization they have is not what they will give in the global space or even in the digitally enabled space. So they stay stuck and says, it is somebody that knows what they need to learn that will go and pay and learn it. It is someone that knows what they need that will go and run after it. When I tell people how much we spend on ads on Facebook, Instagram, and they say, why do you spend so much to reach millions of people? I say, I have a great thing that can help millions of people. I have been given the mandate to ensure it reaches those millions of people. And I will not sit down in my office and be ringing bell and to reach millions of people across Africa. I would have to spend money to make sure that people even but they don't even know we exist. They don't know what they need. So today they are paying for MBA. Tomorrow they are paying for MSc. Next tomorrow they are doing one certification in something. Next tomorrow, and I'm saying, professionals, can you stop? Do you know that your next upgrade is an upskill in today's workplace skills? But that thing is sounding like jargons to many people. Like they will ask you what are workplace skills. I said, my sister, even me, I had to develop my curriculum from scratch because it is not one thing. It is a combination of the digital skills, life skills, soft skills, project management skills, and a bit of your business selling, like self-sell, like branding, whatever it is. I said, so I had to create something that we truly needed. And I am so happy that batch in, batch out, the very first batch, blessing I for till now, she's kind of like my mentee. I can't forget that message in my inbox. What she said, Doc, I know I needed something, but I did not know what I needed. So I had gone to pay for form for MSc, but I had not started it. But I just did not know what I needed. He said, imagine me coming across you on Facebook and that video resonated with me. He said, the moment, like she watched the 3 videos and she said, I want to pay. She was one of those that waited for us to start the first batch in April. And since then, he said, Doc, you don't know what you did in my life. Like, at least I know for sure, any program I pay for now, I know how it fits into my future. I know I have clarity, I'm crystal clear on why I need it before I'm paying for it. So that alone was the gift. Being clear about what I need. Then you now give me something that you package all the skills any global employer would need for every employee to have aside their main job. You package everything, put it in a program, and give it to us at a ridiculous fee. And I said, see, it is important that If we need to grow, we have what we need. And I am happy for you, Dora, that you are no longer afraid in your workplace. Like, you are the one going to ask for what? Give me, I will help you. And people will be wondering, what changed in this woman? What changed? How did this person become a star employee? Like, I am happy for you, Dora. I am happy because right now, whatever job you are doing, if you are there, you don't feel stuck because you know that. So, Dale, if I want to package my CV and put myself to work for a US-based, Canada-based, UK, whatever, and there is no bigger confidence than that. When you know that I know what you need and I know I have it. See, the remaining, you already know it. The work you are doing, you know it. It is not knowing how to do the work you are doing in the remote or the global space. And that has happened for you. So I only wish you good luck all the way up and keep your confidence high, because always when you know what you know, you will charge your word and you will put change on it. You will put tax extra self on it. I'm seeing how the things are going on in the comment section. And Adenika said, good job, Doc. When is the next batch? I want to give my wife. You should gift her. We are starting February 1. Enrollment ends January 28th, but enrollment is started on October 1. The moment you started, enrollment have started. We have tens of people who have enrolled. I encourage you to enroll for your wife. Why is that? For two major reasons. I always tell people that this program is currently subsidized. But one thing is, we run a social enterprise. What does that mean? We run an impact-focused organization that needs to be sustainable. What does that mean in layman's language? It means that we need to be able to sustain the impacts we are making. Because for us to sustain the impacts, we need people, we have overhead costs. If I tell you, some of you, how much we spend on adverts so that we can reach people, you'll be like, what? As in and everything. So I always tell people that whenever we sit as a management and we realize that our overhead costs is not covered, it means that whatever the subsidy we are offering on that program, we need to take it up a bit, right? Because it means that we need to, like, a major value of this organization is sustainable. We need to be sustainable. We need to be able to cover our overhead costs and, have this thing for future growth. So that is what sustainability means to us. So I always encourage, if you know you want to start in February 2020, or your wife, brother, sister, cousin, anything, organization, you want to coerce your organization into saying, oh, people need training at the beginning of the year. Encourage them to enroll as soon as they can, because I always tell people that I do not promise you forever subsidy at this current thing. I can only tell you that at present, we are subsidizing this program at this current rate. And I believe that even if you're a newbie and you're hearing this today, you heard what Ijoma has said, like from a 37K investment, she has gotten 2 million in less than 6 weeks. Like, that is an amazing ROI, that is return on investment. Like, calculates the return on investment on that. So enroll your wife as early as possible, and the start date will now be officially February 1. The second reason I always encourage you to enroll is in iTrain Africa. If you've been with us for a while, you would know on our email list, at the end of the year, there's something I do. That email will go out maybe end of November or beginning of December. I teach them something for free, how to write a brag sheet. A brag sheet simply means like taking stock of your year in terms of goals and everything like that. Why do I teach it to everybody on my email list, but I only then give access, a workshop. That workshop is typically about 30,000 naira or thereabout, and I do. And it is my way of saying thank you to people who have gotten one thing or the other from us in that entire year. So I always tell people that if you know you want to pay for something, even if that thing is starting the new year, try to enroll the previous year, because it qualifies you for that gift. It doesn't matter what the person has bought from us that year. So far that person has invested. I always say it like, I'm a kind of person that when somebody shows me that they are invested in their own personal growth, I keep giving. So I always say, if the person has invested the minimal amount, 37, this thing, 10K, whatever it is they got in a program, they are going to get that particular workshop that I owed at the end of the year. And trust me, that particular workshop is, I'll talk more around it on my email list, maybe soon, in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So that is the second reason why it is important that any enrollment you want to do for a new person, you can do it this year so that they get to get that gift that I give to everybody this thing. Now, I'm going to put amazing testimonies, amazing. You are just too much, Dr. Hey. Honestly, you have captured the mind and life of so many people that are intellectually bound and stuck where they are. This is the solution we've been looking for. The world is waiting for you, not just Africa. I celebrate you. Thank you very much, Mayowa. Mayowa Sholaru, I think, okay, I'm going to keep my mouth shut first, but oh, my hand is even, I don't even know whether that person is man or woman or something. Do you understand? But I'm going to allow you to unmute yourself. SFW changed my way of doing things. I can work differently. Indeed, knowledge is powerful. Because of my busy work schedule, I have not yet completed the modules. Doc, thank you for all you do. You're welcome. You know, no be small. Thank you. This is a real deal, Doc. You are too much. Thank you. Copy, Doc. Okay. Maya Washola saw all yourself. Then we are going to go.
Good afternoon, Dr. Ajeri Sola. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. I can hear
you.
Good
afternoon. Okay. I really don't know where to start from. It's been a transformational journey. My story is a long one. I can't say that here. So I really want to appreciate you for everything. And you are a teacher. You are a teacher, and that's one thing I appreciate about you, which has made the journey so easy and simple. The way you break down everything to very simple steps that can be assimilated and digested. It's really, really obvious, and it makes learning very easy with you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. One thing I want to ask from you is this. Okay, for the content creation, okay, technical skills now. I would want to register for the one of them for next year. Do you understand? But what you're saying is that the next batch will be happening, I think, May or so, from what information you have put out. So what I'm trying to suggest is this. Is there a way you can create like a payment plan? I know the prices might increase by next year, May, when you're having the cost. But is there a way you can create a payment plan, maybe like 2 installments or 3 installments that one can pay, start making payments towards it before then, so it will ease out on one instead of, paying in bulk at once, because there are so many other things to attend to. Is there something like that, or something that can be created like that?
Yes, there is. We call it the pay-as-you-go plan. But first, thank you so much for your feedback on the program that you took. I appreciate that, and I see you. You are one of those that are very active in the community. I see you. Thank you for being here throughout the program. Thank you. So we have that particular thing. So what we have is, we call it the pay-as-you-go program. So typically, whenever but we don't do more than twice payments on any program. Like, we don't do more than twice payments. Like, there's too much logistics and all that for when we do more than twice payments. So we try not to do it. So what we do is, for instance, this program that is 45,150 now, that's the WFS now. If somebody was to pay twice, the person will pay 24,000 twice. So it means that they will pay 48 in total. They'll pay 20,000 twice. So there's always that slight 2,000 or 3,000 difference in the cost of the program compared to when they are paying once, right, for administrative purposes. So I think for a program that is like 107, is it 500 or thereabouts? I think the person will pay twice of 55,000. That's like, let me say 110,000. I can't, like, something like that. If they are paying twice. So if somebody wanted to pay for technical school twice, they would transfer. But then that means they will need to pay their transfer, because once they are paying their seller, the cost is going to be around 100 and You know what? I think I don't want to be. Maybe I asked Marina because they are or Aisha. They are the ones that really know the exact this thing for twice payment. They have it in the like a quick reply in the DM.
Okay.
Now that I'm saying 100, I want to be sure it's not 112. That they now pay. Is it 56,000 twice, something like that,
Okay.
instead of 6,000 twice.
Okay.
If you are paying for technical skill 2 times or something. So that is an option. So there's always that small 3,000 kind of difference on the program when you pay twice for it.
Okay.
I think the only program that doesn't have that extra 3,000 thereabout is GOP. That's a Global Opportunities Program. I think that one
Okay.
is exactly split into 2. That I think 134,500 or something like that. GOP is the only program that when they split it, this like it's just the exact this thing. But every other program at SFW, when it's split into 2, there's always that small difference in installment. So that's what I'm going to say. So yes, you can pay for the technical skill twice. You know, by paying 50 something this when you have it, you know, paying another 50 this thing, and that's a good thing. Once you pay it, you are like we are what's that English? Like we are obliged to hold that price. Like for instance, if the new year comes and technical programs will come, let's say 200,000 naira, for instance, the fact that you have paid half of the old price means that is what you are balancing. Like you're not, the new price doesn't take effect on you because you have committed to the program already.
Okay.
So that's another this thing. So yeah. That's yeah, it's about 56 or thereabouts, I think. Yeah, about 56. So you can just reach out to me now on WhatsApp and she will hook you up with payments, transfer details, or a link for the technical program. So and I can't wait. That's what we're going to talk about right after that. Is a skills application, the technical programs, and all that. So thank you very much, Mayowa.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Shakira Bamigbadi, and I think that's going to be the last person we take before we then go ahead to go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Good afternoon.
I just entered. I've been on transit since, so I just joined. I can see that you are on agenda number 2, Abby. So I just want to, I'm just thrilled to, appreciate the organizers and especially Dr. for the program. I really enjoyed it and I really gained a lot. The question I want to ask is about the internship and the internship. And also there is a question I have. I am feeling like I didn't know how to ask because concerning my LinkedIn and some other things. I have tried so many, as we do this. The problem I have sometimes some years back, we stumbled on app. I just downloaded and created an account, and for years I didn't go to that platform or do anything. So when I resumed for WFS and I heard about it, I went back there and I had 2 functioning Gmail plus the academic email. So I use the academic email now. But whenever I want to log in, it tell me to choose one of the accounts. So later when I was sent a message that my account has been restricted, I went on Google and search and look for reasons and what I can do to appeal, and like I've tried everything. So it's still saying the same thing. So maybe there's I don't know what I did, or even I wanted to delete other accounts, I couldn't do it. So I was just stuck there. Then concerning the internship, I heard you now talking about instrumental payment. Is it only for GOP or some other and technical courses or some other programs? Because I intend to go for internship after this. And
okay, so okay, I've heard you. I'll address that a bit. So what we were doing since you say so what we were doing was hearing from people like their experience in the academy. So we are still going to get to like Q&A, which is towards the last part and everything. But don't worry, I've noted your questions. 2 things: instrumental payments and how do you access your LinkedIn that you have been restricted. I've taken note of those 2 questions. So some
Thank
of
you
them
much,
may be
ma'am.
answered as I'm presenting now, so I won't need to re-answer again. So thank you very much for speaking, Shakura Bamibade. Now let's continue in this program. Now we are going to go to the skills application and all. Now, for your batch 5, people are from everywhere in the world, and that is duly represented. Now, we officially have completed the 6 weeks program of the Workplace Foundational Skills Program, WFS. You did it, congratulations. And the testimonies you have heard today is a testament to the work you have done. Now, skills application. I said something. I said, I am focused on SDG 8, which is decent work and economic growth. But we only use SDG 4, which is education, as a means, as a vehicle to arrive at SDG 8. I educate you so that you can have decent work and economic growth. I am not one of those teachers that preach continuously about learn, learn, learn. I am a teacher that says learn, implement, learn, implement, learn, implement. Do not store knowledge. Do not store knowledge. The interns that were posted to me, I offboarded them, the batch of interns that were posted to, when I say to me, to iTraffica Enterprise or Foundation from the Sfw Academy. I have boarded them last week. And I gave them the mental permission, technically. I said, go and, and shortly before this meeting, one of them was telling me that she had an interview that, that it's as if the morale I gave her that go on to LinkedIn and go and, put your leg there and, they gave her that permission. I'm talking about last week. She has had 3 interviews since last week. I've not even responded because I saw a message as I was about starting this thing. I've not responded to what she was asking me. Why am I saying this? It is someone that has the mindset and determination to earn from a skill. You don't go out there to ask for it, you don't get it. Period. Magic will not happen. Magic will not happen. You need to ask for it. Because now I have given you what? The confidence and the skills to go get it. I went as far as giving you bonus of cover letter, CV, starting LinkedIn and all that. And even telling you how to pitch yourself in people's inboxes. Guess what? Knowledge without implementation makes you a library. You may have taken this for different reasons. If I take a poll right now and say, I'm probably going to take a poll. Why did you take this program? I say to upgrade, I ask, are you working or are you not working or something? And I ask those same questions. Some of you have taken it because you heard when Dora Bassey was speaking to upgrade in her, like she wanted to have the confidence to be able to work well. You heard if your man says, I need to start my life, it's your man, to start my life back and start rendering my consultants in what I already know. I need to start my life back. You heard Isioma about now my partner is proud, my children are proud. We all took this thing for different reasons. But quite a number of people took it to change or transition into a new career path or to increase the flexibility around their job, meaning I have been doing on-site, I work, like I am at a stage in my life, I need flexible work hours. I need to be able to work from anywhere. That is the reason some people took it. Some of you took it because you are recent graduate and you're saying, I beg, let me even start one career first. I don't care what that career is. Let me even start something first. If you are falling into that category, then you did not take it for upgrading your current job. You took it so that you can start earning a decent form of income. Before all the brouhaha of the excitement dies down, oh, I don't know how to do it. Convert it into cash, convert it into money. You need to apply what you have learned. Don't fall into that same trap. The trap of, I learned something. Oh, because again, I'm going to ask you to say, oh, talk about this on LinkedIn. And then what? Don't fall into that trap of continuously learning and learning and learning without implementation. I said it to my interns last week. I said, please, I am seeing you people on LinkedIn, and you are going on and on. I just obtained a certification in data entry. I just obtained a certification in something analysis. I just, and because why? I showed you how to do basics of LinkedIn, and you are going on a sporadic certification all over the place on LinkedIn because it's free. Stop and say, this one I have acquired. What can I do with it? In you looking for what you can do with it, if you now go to LinkedIn, you choose that I want to be an executive assistant in HR. I want to be a virtual assistant with specialty in HR. I want to be a virtual assistant with specialty in content. I want to be a virtual assistant with specialty in community support. I want to be with specialty in sales. I want to be a virtual assistant with specialty in customer support. Because again, virtual assistant is just an umbrella for all this assistantship work that you do remotely or virtually. Now, people hire you as virtual assistants in different capacities. In the global scene, people are very specific about virtual assistant. Virtual assistant is not about I'm scheduling calendar, scheduling calendar, scheduling calendar. No. You assist people in various capacities. Oh, there's an HR person within a company. They need a virtual assistant that can help in the onboarding and recruitment process. Yet it is not the main HR. The main HR is just doing the interview, but you can at least gather the documents. You can post the job on LinkedIn. You can, if you need to create a Google Workspace, let's say they have a new employee and they need to create a Google Workspace where that person is working from. You can create Google Workspace. You can create onboarding documents. You can create their standard operating procedure for them. That is a person that is assisting virtually in the capacity of an HR assistant. You heard when Ijoma said that she already had this knowledge around this fundraising because I remember her story well. What she just simply did was permitted herself to put it out there. In all fairness, Ijoma was on the, she has taken the GOP program, so she knew exactly what she was doing on LinkedIn. She knew the framework, she knew the exact things to do to get herself those things in a short time. That one is accepted. But I am telling you, there are people on your program right now that have gotten jobs such as virtual assistants as far back as November 1. Right? So please ensure that you are doing, you have learned, go and do. What are the jobs you can do? All these jobs on the screen, from being an executive assistant to a personal assistant, to a virtual assistant, to a customer service representative, to teaching online. Some of you are teachers right here. You know one thing or the other. You just need how to render that service online. To being able to access courses for people. Why? Like you can generate, what's it called, marketing guide for even a course you don't really understand. You can coordinate programs. I keep seeing him, Ghania, my program coordinator, at this thing, went through WFS. You can do community management. I currently have 3 community management interns in my organization. What they did was the WFS and they are doing internship. So please, I do not say what, I'm not telling you things that people have used WFS for other things apart from these ones I've listed, but I'm telling you at least the one I have taken within my own organization. Go and apply the skills. I cannot overemphasize this. Now, spread the word. What do I mean by spread the word? We are going to give you access to this particular template. Of course, your own is going to be reading batch 5 and everything. go ahead and make announcements on your LinkedIn, tag iTrain Africa. How do you tag iTrain Africa? On LinkedIn, just put at iTrain Africa or at Skilled for Work will come up. Skilled for Work or iTrain Africa will come up. Change your image. Again, if you've gone through this program, you shouldn't be asking me, Ma, how do I insert my image on Canva? You cannot be telling me that. Again, what I've noticed is most of you want to edit these templates. Like you want me to give you permission to edit the whole of the templates. No. What you simply need to do when you get this link is what I have taught you on Canva. Make a copy on your own Canva. Make a copy on your own Canva. Insert your image and post. Do not edit any other thing. The only thing you are going to edit is your name and this thing, and you post on your this thing and tag us. So you don't need to edit any other thing. Now, if you start to send us requests, share this template with me. Once you get access to the template, you can view the template, make a copy in your own Canva, and go ahead, edit the image and your name, and post on your social media. I do not expect anybody that has gone through my program to be saying, Ma, but I want access. Make me editor on this your own template. I will tell you no. If I make you editor on this my own template, that means your other people, when they come there, they will be meeting what you have edited there, okay? Because it is a general template for everyone. Why? For two reasons. Now, of course, for me to know that you have gone through a program, but number two, it is important to celebrate your wins. Nobody will celebrate your win for you. It is important to celebrate your wins. I always tell people that if you know how Oyibo will celebrate this chicken thing like this, and you'll be thinking it's something really huge, but they know how to celebrate themselves. Now, going to the next thing on the agenda, which is level up with art skills. You have taken WFS, and for different reasons. We have the soft skills school, which is where the WFS program is. We have the technical school, or what we call the art skill, which is what we call the content creation, project management, and product management. And I have explained to you before why we chose those three programs for now at the academy. If you were in my clarity session yesterday, the free clarity session, I said something. I said, when we were doing research to develop the Skill for Work Academy, we identified two major areas that is stopping people from getting employed. And those two major areas are not necessarily the technical or the art skills. It is what the foundational skills, what you call soft skills, and the experience, which could be volunteering, internship, or work. That was a major gap in the market. That is, people do not know. People do not know. There was nothing in existence to teach people workplace foundational skills. People did not know workplace foundational skills or what it should contain. And we came into the market, designed the curriculum, and put it out as skill. Secondly, people were not willing to take interns. And I understand employers. You know why? I don't want you to come to my workplace. You cannot even operate Google. You cannot create a folder. You don't know what a Google document is. When I give you a link, you ask me what to do with the link. You don't know a link is supposed to be clicked on. You cannot create a survey for me and you say you are interning. Exactly what are you helping me with? Internship means that I should just support you. You should at least come with sense. So why will people not take you in that placement, even if you in your mind say, after all, I'm going to do free work? Guess what? You're not doing free work. The employer is the one doing free work for you because they are the one that is now taking the bulk of the work of having to train you on what you should have foundational knowledge on. So please take note of that. That was what we identified, which is why we had to create the Skill for Work Academy in a 3-level program where we said, let's deal with the foundational program first, the technical skill second, and internship third, or work as an experience in one way or the other third. Now, we have finished the very foundational one, which I consider the most important one. Why do I say so? An employer is willing to take a chance on you with only foundational skills. They'll say, okay, I want to teach this, I want to employ this person as a content creator, or I want to employ them as a HR person. If they're a fast learner, I can teach them the technicality of HR. If they can easily, like, because they have already come with skills, soft skills that enables them to thrive in the new work environment. So the only thing I'm teaching them is the work, not how to work. People will rather take a chance on you, especially for remote work. If you don't know the technicality of the job, but you know how to work and navigate your space. So if they are giving you resources to say, I need you to go and find out or make some research around something, you are not asking, so where will I find it? That is annoying. You know to go to ChatGPT or to go to Google or to, if you are saying, okay, here's what I've done. I've created a Google folder where I've put all the resources you need to learn, and this thing, I give you 1 week. Not say, ma, how do I mail? How would I get to Google? Or what do you mean by Google folder or Google this thing? And the person is telling you, now you can work in our cloud space. I say, what is cloud space? Because you don't know that cloud means something like stored online, stored in like in the place, like anywhere you have, you can access it. So that is what really frustrates employers of labor, when they cannot speak normal workplace language in the digital age, and you would understand. So it means that this foundational, you have drawn yourself well by getting the foundational skills. However, if you are here and your intention is to get or transition into a workspace that is highly in demand, content creation is at the highest in the demand. Project management follows, product management follows. I know that if you go online, these statistics is going to be, say, they will tell you it is wrong. But I always say, nothing trumps experience. Prior to when I created those 3 programs, the research I found online said project management was the highest in demand. Products, content, and some community management and all that. Alas, I always say, when you do something in your own locality, in your own local space, apart from the data that you saw online, you will realize it through data. And I realized that in Africa as at today, based on my research experience of continually developing this program, that content creation and community management are probably the most high in demand in the market. I can tell you for free that there are partners that are waiting for content creators. They are saying, just send me content creator interns that you have trained, and I don't have any to give them. It's so bad that right now I am needing someone that has gone through this program that can do content creation. I don't even have. Why? That is how deficient good content creators are. I'm not talking about people that just label themselves content creators on Instagram or on LinkedIn. They label themselves, but they don't know anything. Not that category. I'm talking about content creators with the skills. Not content creator, content writers and strategists. Because content creators is not people that are doing skits and everything. Those are content creators. I'm saying content writers and strategists are hard to find in the labor market. Second to that is project management. Now, you must be asking yourself, why is this data different in Africa compared to places like the US? I say, Africa is a developing economy. US is a developed economy. In a developed economy, they have quite a number of projects to manage because they are focused on innovation to solve our problems. So they will keep having multiple projects, needing multiple project managers. However, in the developing world, we run small and medium-scale businesses. In fact, there's a statistics that says, let me find that thing, in Nigeria, for instance, the labor force, right? The labor force, like, I think 93% of the labor force is employed by SMEs. Like about 93% of the labor force is employed by SMEs. What does that have to do with you? It simply means that There is absolutely no business alive today that will not need content to sell its markets. So even if the business is a one-man business, the owner of it must know content creation. The owner of that business must know content strategy and content listing to drive the sales of their organization. Because marketing has truly become what? The bane of every business. Nigeria alone has 39.6 million plus micro businesses. And the accounts have found the data, 84% of jobs, 39.6 million businesses in Nigeria alone are micro businesses. And they account for 84% of jobs. 84% of jobs. So what it means is there is one business owner right now that is in need of a content creator. Or there is one business owner right now that needs to understand content strategy and writing to be able to drive their business. I think if there is one single role that must be in a business part-time, it is marketing. And in today's world, content, when you say marketing, it has become synonymous to content. When you say marketing, it has become synonymous to content. You may not spend money on ads, but so far you continue to create engaging content and put on wherever you want to, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere you want to put it, you will drive conversions. And when I say conversion, I don't want to say sales because some people are not trying to make a sale. They're trying to convert people to something, as in you will convert, you will convince the people you are trying to convince. So in my definition, I always say, at this point, I feel like content strategy and writing should be categorized not as a technical skill, but as a life skill. You know, the way we categorize selling as a life skill, you must know how to sell as a life skill. Whether you're selling yourself, you're selling your vision, you're selling it to an employer. Do you understand? That is the same way I feel like content strategy and writing should be a life skill. Because whoever has the ability to strategize and write or create content that resonates with their ideal audience, the person has, like, I'm not even going to lie, the person, like, fun facts, one of the major things I teach on my GOP, in fact, GOP is PPP framework, right? Profile building, platform optimization, positioning. Profile building, the first P, the most important P, is how to write their profile that I'm teaching them. How to write the profile that they will go and put on LinkedIn. That means that in the true sense of it, what I taught in the first P is content writing of a particular type. The second P is optimization of LinkedIn. The third P is also, again, content of a particular type because I teach them positioning. And one of the things that is instrumental in positioning on LinkedIn is articles. I have to teach them how to write LinkedIn articles. And by the way, apart from GOP, the only place I I've also ever taught how to write LinkedIn articles for company pages is on the content program. In fact, my content program does not go deep into video, do this, that. You know why I don't? I always tell people that I hate to pack a program with what you can find on YouTube. So one of the things, I think when I got to Modufa, I was like, you know what, if for more learning around video editing, check YouTube. I told them, I gave them links. I said, go and check this YouTube video on how to edit well on CapCut. Check this. Why? It is free resource. But you cannot go and search LinkedIn, YouTube right now, and you find how to write great LinkedIn articles that convert. You won't see. So, and again, I always teach skills that I know that because those skills are scarce, you can command the IP for it. And I keep saying it, as at 2017, there is a subordinate of mine in the academic sector. I was still in the academic sector then. She will write only 4 LinkedIn articles for a company page, like a company, like let me say there's a company, let's say I Train Africa now. We have a company page. Only 4 in a month, only 4. That is about 500 to 800 words. And she will collect 70,000. In 2017, 70,000 for 4 LinkedIn articles. That is how scarce the knowledge is. Whenever you hear people on my GOP program say, I wrote this article today, someone reach out to me by morning, like, daring, is this witchcraft? I said, no, it is knowledge. Knowing the right words to put together in the format to put it together is why content writing is technical. Like, I will teach you the strategy on why each certain words are important in those articles, which is why they still call it a technical. It's called technical writing, meaning you write in a technical manner, not just, oh, I woke up this morning, I am feeling good, my dress is fine. Anybody can be a content writer. Only few are content strategists. Only few are technical writers. The content program in the technical school is focused on content strategy and technical writing. Content strategy and technical writing, meaning I want people who take it for the sake of starting a career in content to be able to boldly say, I'm a technical writer or I'm a content strategist, not doing rubbish of, hi, everybody, my name is this, hope my LinkedIn family is fine today. When I see all those thoughts, I'm like, hi, what is this? There is technicality in writing. I have some clients that went on GOP because before I created a content course, the only place I ever taught how to write great LinkedIn articles was on the GOP program. So when I created a content course, I said, you know what, I will take some of that learning on GOP, which is how to write articles, and import it into the content program. And that was what I did. Someone went through the content program and said, you don't market this program enough. Like, I don't think there's anything out there that teaches the technicality of writing such articles. I said, I know. Because again, who is out there that is even teaching my GOP in the first place? Maybe nobody. So obviously, if I took the knowledge from there, the knowledge is scarce. So please, there are 3 categories of people that should take advantage of the content program. 3 categories of people. You are a business owner by any chance, and you don't really strategize for the content that runs your business. You don't understand how to strategize for it. And I will show you my screen in a bit around, because like what I'm saying may not even make sense to you. It is until I show you what content strategizing means before you understand what you're actually not doing, right? If you're that person, and why am I saying this? The attention span of people online is getting shortened. And there are so many businesses that are competing for their attention. Last is the person that has their content game going that will get their money. 3 months ago in my team, I was the only content strategist. You see, as at the end of last month, my intern strategized for the content of November without my inputs. Do you know how proud I am? Like, you don't want to know. Because it is not easy to teach people strategy. And I used to tell one of them that was been with me since forever as a volunteer before she now converted to an intern. I said, Writing without a strategy is noise making. Writing without a strategy behind it is noise making. You don't have a document that shows frequency, a document that shows the ideal audience. You don't have a document that is showing the plan, the matrix, the content format, but you will just wake up and write. Why? When you write, you must be able to determine the emotion you will evoke in the person that reads it. You must be able to determine it. If you cannot say, when someone reads this thing, this is the action they will take, you are not a content writer or strategist or whatever. You're not that yet. You're just someone that you know how to write. That is what you know. So for me, category 1, you need it. Category 2, people. If you are that person that you are a founder, like not founder now, you are a brand on your own. You are a brand, coach, whatever. And you are looking to understand how to create content for your brand as a whatever, like it's a personal brand, you will need it. Now, the third category of people, you really want to start a career that you can do from anywhere. Content is one of those careers that it's easy for you to do it remotely. Very easy. Very easy to do it remotely. And you need to start a career that it does not require learning too much framework. Like, all this framework in products, all these products in projects, all those, you know yourself that especially people that their personality type as intuitive in it, that's the I. Your personality type is starting with an I. Intuition. Content creation is for you. Because even if it is technical writing, I think it is still the easiest of the 3 technical programs. So if you know where you are in your life, you cannot accommodate too much hard work. You need to then go into the technical skill of content, strategy, and writing. But it is important that you know that it doesn't matter the technical skill you decide to go into. It is a technical skill. It is a hard skill. It is not as cheap. It is not as easy as the foundational program. But the foundational program will prepare you for it. But it is not as easy. So me telling you can earn, whatever, like, I think I'm going to escape my screen so that maybe what I'm saying makes more sense. I had to share my screen yesterday with people on this, in the clarity call, so they understand what I'm saying. So it's important that maybe I just do that for you too, so you understand what I'm saying regarding choosing what is really right for you, depending on your personality type and your stage of life. There are some women that are right here that they are at that stage of life that they can't take on a lot, but they can work on their phone. Like they can easily take small breaks to work on their phone to develop things. Like they need minimum equipment to do the job. You may be able to get into that business. Now, if you see my screen, remember I was just telling you about how statistically, globally, project management is like the highest in demand. I always tell people that it is because the sample that LinkedIn or whoever took that statistics, the sample they took, like when they gathered research data was gathered from the developed world, like the United States. So if you see this, now can you see it? Project manager in the United States, there are 51,026 companies as of today If I feel tight and say, okay, entry level, it's only entry level and internship we want, there are still 6,000 open roles. So when I said the 3 programs we run at the academy are highly in demand, I did my research before even started. If you were on my email list in February, we gave you 10 options to choose what you would like to see first. When we looked at the data we got, we then went on further research to say, what are the 3 things we can start with? In February, some people picked digital marketing. By the time we came back, did our homework, I said, no, people assume it is digital marketing. In digital marketing, there's ads, there's content marketing, there's email marketing and everything. I said, out of the various categories of the subsectors of digital marketing, content writing or strategy is the topmost one in all that category of marketing. So instead of you calling yourself digital marketer, I say it is better you are positioned as a content strategist and writer than digital marketer, because digital marketer is used as an umbrella. So it means that if you come to me and tell me you're a digital marketer, I expect you to know how to run Facebook and Instagram ads, TikTok ads. I expect you to know email marketing. I expect you to know how to do content strategy and this thing. It is a managerial kind of work that should understand. When they say digital marketing, meaning you must understand all forms of digital marketing, period. So when you say, I took a digital marketing program, and I always say, sis, which one can you do? Which one can you do? It is important because in you searching for job, now that you have WFS, you must even understand the title you'll be looking for before you come and start looking for what does not correlate with what you know. Now, this is United States. Now, let me change this search to Nigeria, Kenya, or another African country. How many is open for project manager? 13. Now, let me change this same thing to what? Content writer or manager or whatever in Nigeria, 7. Content as entry level. Content manager or content creator, you see 14. Can you see content manager 14? Whereas for project manager, entry level, it is not the same. Content creator, let me put it this way. In Nigeria, content creator, what are you seeing? Why do you think I changed it to content creator? It is because in Nigeria, people call content writers content creators. So knowing the nomenclature that is being used in the region that you are using it is important. So if I was ever to look for a content person in Nigeria, I would say I'm looking for a content creator or social media. Can you see social media content creator? Can you see this thing? So in this Nigeria, social media content creator, project growth, Abuja Federal Capital, remote. How much? $800,000 to $800 to $1,003 per month. $1,003 is about 2 million naira right now. In this our Nigeria. So when I tell you that your investments in content program right now will yield you like return fast. And what again did I say? I say one of the roles that you can easily get remote roles in is content. See, this one is remote. This one is on-site. Like you, even in Nigeria, that people don't like remote work. They don't like to give people remote work. You will see social media video content creator, remote. This is remote. Are you seeing it? But again, it is not by calling yourself content this thing. Let me click on this one. Content writer, copywriting, Livingstone Research. This one is $6,000 to $12,000 a year. Let me see. Nah, that's too low. That's like 1,000 now. Even this one is better than it. Do you understand? Now let's click on this. And you need to see the requirements of what they are asking you. Fully remote, 9 to 5, right? PST, right? Content creation. design static posts, social media graphics, and edit reels, videos using provided raw assets and copywriting. Ensure all content aligns with brand guidelines, platform management, handle posting and selling of content across Meta, LinkedIn, Pinterest, following the content calendar, community engagement, actively respond to comments, this trend awareness. What success look like? High quality content, consistent delivering, visually engaging this thing, engaging growth, actively manage this thing, organizing posts, creative contribution, qualification, 2+ years of experience in social media content creation, ideally within an agency setting. Technical skills, proficiency in Canva is required. Experience with CapCut or similar video editing is highly preferred. Design, storing designs, organizational skills. What I've taught you on WFS. Social media, having up to date with social media best practices, communication, friends, communication, this, da. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? In this, our Nigeria. But I can tell you now that if I put project manager, you may not see one that will offer them up to $1,003 per month in Nigeria. What does that tell you? There are a lot of people that in need of good content people. When I say content, I don't want to say strategists, creators. So should you be interested in getting into it? My advice to you, technical program started last week. The next batch is May 2025. So you have 2 options. You contact Moina, pay for it. The last day to pay for any technical listing for this batch is tomorrow, November 14. I'm sure she has sent it out before, but I'm just saying it again. So should you know that by the end of December, I want to have a skill that I can offer somebody that will resume in January, that will start earning me money without me having to do too much. Content is your destiny. Then I will now advise that as you get on program, because our next round of internship program that you can pay for is starting January 11. Like people will write exam for internship on January 11. They get posted in the second week of January and all that stuff. So if you now know that, oh, I am now going to do soft landing in such a way that by January, I'm starting internship program, it means that you can first pay for your technical program, then pay for the internship program in content. In fact, right now at iTrain Africa, the only people we are allowing to pay for internship are people that want to do internship in content or community. Why? There is high demand. There is high demand. However, projects, what I've told my project people that are this, I said, I can show you where to go and find your internship right now in the United States. Like that is where Hope got her own. That is where this, like there are quite a number of your seniors, when I say seniors, people that have gone through WFS and technical programs before you. Can you see? Only 3 are entry level and internship. Now, let me change that search to United States. You will see plenty. 6,077. So it doesn't matter whether you want to start project management. You just need to know that if I am doing project management, I need to do the work. It is not as easy to get started as content, but does the money pay higher in the international scene? Yes, it does. Does your previous experience, maybe an administrator, whatever it is you are doing, operations and this thing, if you are doing operations to your place of work, you are doing this thing, you're looking to transition into this thing, please go for project management, because all the things you are doing around operations administration, it is closely related to project management. And with just getting entry level, she has seen $90K in dollars per annum. Why do I like to show people this thing? In fact, let me do only internship. Let's do only internship. 400 roles, internship roles in project management in the US. Internship roles, and they will still give you $22,000 per year or up to $35,000 per year. Internship, can you see it? Intern Project Manager Summer 2025. I am not doing any magic here. Because I don't want you to leave this place. You go and sit down inside your house and say, oh, I congratulate myself, I finished. My sister, you've not finished. Bros, you've not finished. You just started. I want you to be sending me and be saying, doc, I got this job. I want to give you tithes. So let me buy you shirts. And you must be able to buy willingly because your money can afford it. I have clients that come to say, just take for ice cream, send me 100K. Whoever sends me 100K, ask them, how much do you think they are earning? And that kind of thing, I eat it with joy because it is what do they call it? Like the person is happy. The person is happy. It's from a place of joy. In my language, they say, oh, Jemo, like now I can see, like, yeah, that person. You see the way I was talking about Jemo the other time. When I started seeing now, I said, this person, she has come back. She has started to show up on LinkedIn. That is joy for me. Just knowing that she's doing well. I should call an alumni gathering. I said, Doc, okay, we want to do something at a hotel. Okay, I will drop this amount so we can get together. That is the joy. I always tell people it is too lonely at the globe. What is my driver? When I used to win, like all these my global opportunities, I will go there and I'm alone. Like when I say I'm alone, like you're doing the black person. And you're wondering, like, is it that my people don't know that these things exist? But I realized it was not for not knowing, but they don't know how to get there. I have given you the vehicle, the roadmap, the blueprint on how to get there. But I can only show you. I cannot do for you. I cannot. You see this work I'm doing now. Some of you are on your system right now. If it was me and I was listening to me, I will be opening my system now. The same thing I'm typing, I'll be typing it. Anything I can do today, I don't leave it to tomorrow. Anything I can do today, it doesn't get left to tomorrow. I shall do it today. Just the same thing I told my intern last week. Last week, she acted upon it. 3 I've reached out to her. 3 people on this content. She did that. My intern did content. She did technical skill in content. 3 people. How many of you can say I finished internship now and 3 people have reached out to me on LinkedIn within 1 week? You must become that person. So I'm showing you that even because right now, our partners are not really demanding content interns. Why are we even running internship programs right now? It is because we realize that people from our academy still need mentorship. That's the word. They need mentorship when they start to work, whether it is as an intern, volunteer, they need mentorship. So in the course of our internship program, what we really offer them is guidance on how to navigate. In fact, one of the things we are doing right now, at the end of the year, we've started talking about it, we are remodeling our internship program to like capstone projects. We'll let you know the details later for people that are going to be joining us for internship in January, but we are remodeling it. Why? Because the category of people that fall under projects and products, we want to give them an internship program that allows them to do a project, a real project for a business, and we call it capstone projects. And it's as if they are still on internship, but we are the ones internally managing them through getting to that space where they can now support themselves in the external space. Right? Whereas people that opt for, I want to do WFS and just do internship, that internship program will still start because we are still continually offering internship in community management and content. Why? People are constantly, their partners waiting in that regard. So we are going to like adjust the way we offer, because again, why are we offering internship program? It is because of the need in the markets, the experience the global workforce needs you to have. Now, if I do this thing now, product management, because I want to show you to know that I'm not sure you put in any other career that will have the high number that project management has globally. I'm not sure. Can you see product management has 103 openings for internship level in the United States, 103. Again, you are seeing it $18 to $53 per hour for a product manager intern. I like the US market because they will show you how much they will give you despite that. Right? Some of the people in my technical school, after they finished, I said, go and find this opportunity yourself. And like that I know of, the ones that told me, not the ones that did not tell me. I know 5 of them. The ones that said, 5. Some have not come back to say I've gotten this thing, but I'm just saying the ones that came back to tell us. If I now put in this same thing, contents manager for United States, how many did you see? 16. So in the true sense, the data in the global space or in the developed world says project management, which we saw that it was 400 for internship level, 401. For product management, it's all 103. For content, we saw 16 for internship level. So if anyone is working with these online statistics, in the true sense of it, they will say, oh, it is project, products, content. Whereas when you come to the African market, it is content, community, project, products. So choose. I will now say, if you've never worked before, please give yourself grace of starting locally. Why do I say so? Because you have done WFS. There is no local employer. When I say local, Africa, whether Kenya, Nigeria, there is no local employer you go to that you will not shine. Because what you know is going to bamboozle them. The kind of excellence and knowledge I've given to you, your local employers don't have it. So when you go there, you shall shine. So I always say, why do I recommend that for a startup? I said because you can then use that job title to migrate into the global space. Because when they say, have you held the job of a content creator before? Your answer is going to be yes. That is my recommendation. But I have seen some of my interns. Hope went to the global space straight, and she had 2 managerial roles. Again, Hope took GOPO, and she did project management and product management. So she's currently serving as a project manager in 2 organizations she's working for out of Nigeria, but she's working remotely. So whatever route you choose, I want to start my independent business of writing content as a freelancer for multiple LinkedIn pages, you will make your money. I want to work within an organization as a content, you will make your money. I want to do project management so that when I finish this project management, I'm learning the skills in iTrain Africa, I'll go and search for internship myself, or I'll register for GOP and figure out how to position myself for it if I have experience. There is no route, but it is because there are different people in this room. So I need to explain in detail wherever I teach you for which one you do. Now, let me stop sharing. Someone asked me earlier if there was an instrumental payment plan for, what are they calling it? The programs. I say yes, but it's not more than twice. It is not more than twice. And for programs at the SFW, you would need to, like there's always a slight difference in the payments. Like for a program that is 107,500 now, if you are paying twice, you pay a total of 112. That's like 56,000 twice. That is the difference. But you cannot get access to the program until you have completed your payments. But for the GOP, that is a Global Opportunities Program for Professionals, when you pay twice, the total program is 268,750. That's 250,000 plus VAT, right? 268. That one, we just split the cost into exact 2. Why? Because for that one, once you pay half, we give you one course. Both programs, the last batch of both programs, whether it is GOP or technical program, started last week, Thursday and Friday. And late enrollment for the last batch of this year is ending tomorrow. So if, for instance, it is GOP you wanted to get on, and you pay half, they will give you access to the first part of the course to allow you start. But you must pay up the outstanding before next week Friday, because by next week Friday is where we will be treating the second part of the course, and you need to have accessed it at that time. GOP can start at any time if that is your next line of action. And I say that it can start at any time. You can pay for it at any time, only that your support cannot start at any time. Like your support for GOP next batch is starting in March. Do you understand? But you can have access to the program. And if you are a professional and start studying it during your December break, many professionals I've worked with in the past have taken that option. In fact, when I still used to actively render one-on-one services, you see, from my December 19 to December 30, I used to have back-to-back one-on-one services. Why? Professionals have time when they go on December break to invest in their personal development against the next year. So I always tell people that it is fine if you don't join this batch. Just make sure that if you're a professional and you are planning towards 2025, get it in such a way that you can execute it at the end of the year and you are starting your year on a high note. Then if you still need it, you now come for the live workshops, which is like a support when March comes. So that is the different options I always give to people, depending on where you are. Now, I've also taken my time to explain how internship works. What's currently have is, we currently have internships in project, product, and content, and community management. But from next year, our internship, this thing is being remodeled in such a way that we are doing internship for us and our partner in community and content, whereas when it comes to project and product, our internship program will now be remodeled to capstone projects, where we are putting them on projects of real life businesses, but we are the ones managing that particular project. That way, we can supervise what they are doing. Yeah. Now, this is the one that started before. Plus, that's the November 7 one, the one down. They started last week. If you still want to join because of maybe what I've said around content creation or project management or whatever, join them. But please, I always put the caveats. You must watch the onboarding session compulsory. And you must take the lessons for this week. The good thing is the lessons for this week, we always design our program in such a way that the lessons for week 1 is very, is small. Like the lessons for Module 1, you can watch it in a day. Like the entire lessons in Module 1 of all the 3 programs, whether it is content, project, or product. The lessons, you can watch it in 1 day. Why? We always make week 1 very light, so that people have a soft landing into the program. So which is why we allow late registration 1 week into the program. After that, we will not let you join this batch. You have to wait for the May batch to join that batch. The next batch after this batch is May 14 for the technical testing. And please note, this program again is at 50% subsidy. It is not a discount, it is a subsidized rate. Should need arise, if you've been with us for a while again, you will know that we review price of programs in the new year. Like, we do it a lot. We did for GOP last year. We did for, like, do you understand? We always do it based on, when we review at the end, we do all the auditing and everything, and we realize what is the sustainable thing we can offer this to people. If it is no longer sustainable for us, based on all the people we need to, give whatever to support the program, we would change it. The only thing that doesn't change is if you have paid us, even if it is for a future program. So if, for instance, you want to join a technical program, or you won't start in May, that's fine. Whatever it is you pay now, we still hold you in the future batches. Job community. we have an alumni job community. Today, tomorrow rather, even from today, I think Kamina Jibril, your support person, is going to then give you the link to join the job board community. This is an amazing community where we offer extra support. Part of what we do, and it is free. Part of what we do is find all these links of those kind of jobs that are open that I showed you. We drop it in the job listing. There are tips that come on how to do this thing. People narrate their experiences. People that keep getting jobs after they've left us, they use the testimonial channel to talk about it. Like I just, we are building a movement. We are building a movement, and I am super proud of that movement. Please, when you join that community, let people know you are there. Like, make it lively, own it. It is your community. We are building a movement of skilled people. Okay? We are building a community of global citizens. Don't go there and be quiet. Go there and try. The link to that community will be put on your announcement channel right after this meeting. I think it will also be put in your Google Classroom. It is the communities on Telegram. The link to join that alumni community will be put on Google Classroom and on Telegram. Now, some of you have been asking, Ma, do I need to do a technical program before I do internship or I enroll for internship? The answer is no. There are 3 or 4 people with us that paid us for internship that are currently with us right now that they are serving as community management / sales executive in our organization. Why? They are not interested in any technical programs, but they want to be able to work remotely. So why? There is a lady that currently works with me, is Ghanaian, like, she needs to be able to say, I have worked remotely before. So she's taking the internship program, delivering tasks as a community manager / salesperson remotely. And she's doing an amazing job, even if I must say so. This is their 2nd week. So some people want to do internship so that clause of have you worked remotely before, they can tick it in the international job scene, and that is fine. Or they can see how we truly work in the global space, because even if I say so myself, the way my team works, we are structured. If you join my team, like as an intern, I'm sure Amina and Kolu are to see my interns right now, they will testify to it. I'm a different person on my team. I'm a CEO on my team. I laugh. This is play. When I'm at work, I am working. We strategize, we do the work, because the work of supporting you people is work, it's not play. So a different side of me emerges on my team. And that is what sometimes people like, oh, wow, such great work ethic, such strategy, such projections and everything like that. So that is what some people join internship. And honestly, I feel like that is what differentiates work from learning. When you can actually see projections, be part of strategy meetings, be even beyond what you learned. You now know how it works truly, working virtually. So if that is you, what are the roles, or what is the role that you can do? So you can apply to be a community manager intern. Now, us and some of our partners are needing communities for various reasons. Some people are saying, oh, I need a community manager that can manage Telegram, manage Facebook communities, manage WhatsApp communities, manage what's the other social media platform communities. Like, do you understand? But those community managements even now have different things. Like in my team right now, there's an intern that is doing community management / sales, because the community management she's doing is to drive sales. There's another intern that is doing community management to support students. So that person is doing community management that supports. Someone can be doing community management marketing. Like, how do I put it? Like, your work is to do marketing. Like, you can be managing a community that they are generating leads. I don't want to go into digital marketing, but like a business wants to get people that are interested in their program, and they get them into a WhatsApp community. What it means is whoever is managing that community must qualify as a marketing person. So you will see that the dynamics of the work of community management may differ. Like when you say management, because you may be doing it as a student support person, you may be doing it to drive sales, some may be doing it to drive marketing, someone is doing community support for another reason. The dynamics of the work of community is, and that is one of the things you learn on an internship program. But of course, it doesn't matter what direction you are going to. If you did WFS, the basics of that thing, you will know it. Then you can then start learning which, from whoever it is that put you there, this thing. Please note, our interns are people that we don't treat as interns. We treat them as entry-level employees, meaning that we don't babysit. We don't chase you. We sit down in a meeting, we get the meeting done, you go and implement and bring back recommendations around your job. Because sometimes when people hear of internship, they say, when I get it, I really don't tell you everything. And even there's a partner we currently have that is in Canada, One of the challenges she expressed about some of the interns is the fact that they don't understand timing, they don't understand this thing, they're not taking initiative to do this and that. And I'm like, oh, then we need to speak to people that are going to be joining our internship program that, CEO, even if we say you are going to do internship, please, can you think about that thing that you're an entry-level person who needs to take responsibility for what she is given, he or she is given. And should they meet the distance, they should come back and, which is why we run internship as a program. If you have challenges, we support you within the academy to say, what are the challenges you're having at work? Can you do it this way? That is why we currently, so the only difference is that we are now co-managing you with where you are placed. But you must think about it like I am in a job. If I was in a job and I am not an intern, will I take responsibility for this job? Yes. That is the way it works. So our other products, we have an array of products. Some of them are self-study, some of them are ebooks, some of them are programs. So please shop away whatever it is you think you need. Some people need one-on-one clarity session for 1 hour to discuss something they want to do. I still had one of that with someone on Monday. As of today, I keep saying it, most likely that particular session is going to be reviewed by January. I can guarantee that. Is 107,500. Then we have a goal setting workshop that is about $30K or $40. We have a LinkedIn strategy, content strategy, but we do not advise anybody to take that thing until they have done GOP. It's an aftermath of GOP. We have the statement of purpose for those of you that are pursuing scholarships, postgraduates. It is a self-study course. It is a what? Self-study course. Again, that's another thing that is going to be reviewed come January. Right? It's going to be, I'm wondering, I think I even told my team to change it before. I don't know why they've not changed it to the same thing as a business grants course, because this SOP is statement of purpose. That's what it means when you're applying for academic scholarship. Statement of purpose is not SOP of standard operating procedure. Statement of purpose. And why is this particular one very important? If you are pursuing a postgraduate degree and you're looking to get international scholarships and placement, then that is your go-to program. I used to teach it a lot. We used to get results in it the whole of last year, the year before. I decided to stop it this year because of Skilled for Work Academy, because I realized that I didn't have the bandwidth to continue to run it as a program. So that course is there. When I say a program, WFS is a program, meaning we gave you course, we gave you support, we gave you all those things. That is a program. But right now, that SOP, like a pro, is not a program, it is a course, like a self-study course. And of course, you witnessed me teach. So I've seen people that just purchase the course, they go and do self-study, they start the process, they get to whatever it is they are getting to, they now say, doc, I need you to review one thing for me. Let me pay for your 1 hour clarity session. They come, we review, they go, bye-bye, and they get what they need. Some of them has gotten as much as 5 years fully sponsored PhD programs in the US. Think about that. Costed, that's about maybe over $50,000 per year worth of stuff. So again, remember, I'm an academic before I became skilled work person, so I have expertise in that. I'm not just promoting it. That's just all. So it's a self-study course. I keep saying it. So you cannot say, I finished listening to it. If you want to come and ask your questions, you will have to book a clarity session. So it's a step for the same thing, business grants. I've won quite a couple of them in the past. Again, it's a self-study course. It was not even a course, it was a workshop. I said it was a workshop. So people attended live and we treated how to apply for the Tony Elumide Foundation and one other one like that in that workshop. So that was how I taught that workshop. Of course, our popular GOP, it is open. Enrollment is currently open to the next batch. I've talked about it that you can pay now, do self-study in this thing, then in March, you come and get support. Enrollment is open up to the next batch and it closes in March, I think March 7 or something. Then all these other ones are just ebooks, clarity session. Yeah, basically. I think 10 types of global opportunity basically educate you on the global opportunities that exist and the 40 things you need to do when you're preparing for a global opportunity, like step by step of 40 things you need to do. What I do, like, how I arrange my folders, how I name my folders, what I store. There's something I call category 1, category 2, like basically my thought process for when I want to apply for a global opportunity, what I do first and second and things like that. That is what this 10 types of global opportunities is about. It's like an informational stuff. Don't do this on LinkedIn. It's another informational stuff around LinkedIn. It's not GOP. It's just an informational stuff. Postgraduate and scholarship abroad is another informational thing around postgraduates, where you find postgraduate scholarships and things like that. The roadmap to this thing, if you're an academic and you're thinking about the various ways, it's an informational course. The various ways you can use your academic to access global opportunities, apart from just scholarships. That is what I covered there. Like, especially people that are on the postgraduate program, and they're saying, this postgraduate program, how can I utilize it? I gave you various insights, how I use my own to win various things from conference grants to scholarships and things. So that is what this one, roadmap to traveling abroad, is about. Now, our spotlight. We are spotlighting 2 people today, and they are our best graduating students. They are our best graduating students, Temilola Salami Iyabo and Mufutao Mutiu Adekola. Are they both here? Are you here? If you are here, use the raise hand button. Use the raise hand button. It's Temilola Salami Iyabo. Oh, it is you. I know this face. I know this face. And Mufutao Mutiu Adekola. I'm going to ask a question to your audience. And thank you. From the beginning, you were supporting people. You completed your assignments. You did everything you were supposed to do on this program. Thank you so much. May God bless you. I know that this, like, you paid for the program, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, but it gladdens my heart that you did it in the right time and you found time to support other people. Thank you so much, Temilola. Show me more salam. What do you have to say about your spotlight? Can you hear me, Temilola?
Hello.
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. So I
Can
said
you hear me, ma?
spotlight student tonight.
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me, ma?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
really surprised, though, Dr. Wala. I'm really surprised because me too. I look up to some other people that they're always coming out, but as they say, determination matters a lot. I've left working environment for some time. I was just fed up with business generally, maybe due to what Nigeria is now. I just feel like coming back into doing something new. My husband always say, where will you work at this time, Mr. I said, there should be somewhere, there should be somehow. Let me try. I don't want to spoil any family. Let me find my way through these things. And I'm always on Instagram. So when I came about it, I've seen some other ones, which I will DM them, there will be no response. But the people on your Instagram keep responding. Even I keep asking some questions, I feel, won't they
We can't hear you again.
think this one? What was our problem? I'll ask, are you sure? Even my children are saying, mommy, what are you reading this hour? I said, I'll read you. But two of them are undergraduates. One in year three, one just resumed as year one. They said, mommy. In fact, when we were doing that, what was it called? That questionnaire stuff. My son was saying, mommy, you mean this thing? I said, I mean it too. Anyhow, I'll do. I'll wake up midnight. I'll wake my husband and say, this thing is not fair to me. Say, and the funniest part, I don't have a laptop. My laptop got spoiled.
Wow.
I'm using my phone up till now. My phone I'm still using up till now. So the way I'll be able to, when I now got that, I said, hey, doctor, are you sure? With some people that I'm even looking up to, I'll say, oh, how are you people doing it? Some people never sleeping down. Say, how are these people doing it? I thank God it's determination, doctor. There's no other way. It's determination.
Thank you so much. Of course,
it's determination.
The spotlight comes with a gift.
Wow.
So the spotlight comes with a gift. We're going to be gifting you one of our programs like that. This was it called, the goal setting workshop that I did in 2024.
Wow.
And let me talk a bit about that thing. Have you people ever wondered how I plan ahead for things, like my thought process on how I achieve my goals? That is what that thing is about. It's not a goal setting. It is not a typical goal. It is a strategy workshop on how you can achieve success in 7 different areas of your life by planning for a year and breaking it down into what you need to achieve in one month and in one week. So I have seen professionals get on that thing and they're like, oh, wow, no wonder you are always working at a very fast pace. You have a roadmap on what you want to do. I say, yes, but many people do not understand. They don't know how to create a long-term roadmap. So that is what that thing. So for lack of a better thing to call it, that is why we call it goal setting this thing, because truly it's like a strategic roadmap. We probably need to remain like strategic roadmap for achieving your goals over time. That is what it is. And that is what we'll be giving to of you who are the spotlight students. Thank you so much for coming on this program.
Thank you very much, doctor. Thank you very much,
doctor. Use the knowledge. Please take note that because we always want people to use knowledge that they are given, we always say within 1 month, you must claim and watch this program. And after that, we will withdraw access, because why? There's no point giving you knowledge that if you don't implement it, you'll not now. Like, you must implement it. Do you understand? So we always give that 1 month caveat. If you don't reach out to us within 1 month to claim it and watch it, now you will have to pay for that particular thing. So please take it. And how do you claim it? Just send an email to itrainafrica@gmail.com. Copy Skilled for Work Academy Africa. Sorry, Skilled for Work Africa. Copy Skilled for Work Africa in the email. So send an email to itrainafrica.com. I mean, itrainafrica@gmail.com. Aisha Raji will give you access to the course. And yeah, please just make sure it is within 1 month. That is how this works.
Doctor, you said I should copy Skilled for Work Africa.
Skilled for Work Africa@gmail.com. Now, aside these people, let me stop sharing before we go to the testimonials again. Right? There are also some people who I have another list of people who did amazingly well And I want to share that list because they are also going to get certain prizes aside the person who got the star prize. So I'm going to share that link with you shortly. Where is that link to that document? I opened it earlier. I'm looking, Marina, I'm looking for the link to that document of the people that won. Where is it? Oh, I opened it earlier, I'm not very certain of where it is. Or which of my tabs. A Google Documents. Okay, I think I've seen it. Yeah, so let me, okay. Let me share my screen again. So, Mayowa Sholaro, that's why I say your name. I'm guessing you didn't fill the form, Mayowa Sholaro, when they sent the things to you, right? But you are our third spotlight student. Mayowa Sholaro, are you here? But you didn't fill the form that they asked you to fill. So I'm guessing that is why your name was not on that thing. But Mayowa Sholaro, so it was Mayowa Sholaro, Mufutal Mutiu, and Salami Temirola. Mayowa, are you still in this meeting? Use the raise hand button if you are here. Okay, now I see you. So you are the third spotlight student who probably didn't feel it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's amazing. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome. So of course, follow the same instruction of claiming your prize. Now, there are now consolation prizes of students who completed their course before deadline of each assignment. We have Christina Adeniji, Obiora Amarachi, and Kafayat Adebayo. Those are the three people that constantly completed their assignments, everything before the deadline. Are these three people here, Christina Adeniji, Obiora Amarachi, and Kafayat Adebayo, are these three people in this meeting? Okay, I see Kafayat Adebayo. I see you.
I am here live and direct.
Congratulations. Oh, it is you now. As in, I've been seeing the face on my screen. You are definitely a serious student. Yeah, so congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. You really made I achieved what I really want to achieve. And by God's grace, I look forward to being a program coordinator very soon.
Oh, no, Ahala. Don't worry. Fingers crossed. And I'm rooting for you. Now, I'm really rooting for you. So congratulations once again. So I see I see a familiar Adeniji. Okay, you have Christina Adeniji. Please go ahead and unmute yourself. Well done on doing the right thing at the right time. Congratulations. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I'm guessing Obiora Amarachi is not here, but she has not used the raise hand button. Obiora Amarachi, if you are, I don't know if you are here, right? Yeah. So I'm guessing that person is not here. Now, for this category of people, we are going to let them choose any, as in one of our 3 ebooks. they could decide, if you don't remember the ebook, let me show you. You could decide to, where is that this thing? You could decide to choose the scholarship ebook, the LinkedIn ebook, the apply whatever ebook. You could decide to choose any of those 3 ebooks of your choice, and we'll be happy to just send an email again with if you say, oh, scholarship ebook, LinkedIn ebook, or 10 types of global opportunity ebook, we will definitely know what you're talking about. So please claim your prize. Now, to the other set of people, I need to recognize you, not because there's gifts, but you completed all your assignments, even if you turned in assignment late, but you completed it within the 6 weeks period. Aisha Tanimo Wokeshinro, Augustina Dada, Catherine Kasigara, Deborah Benedict Lutayo, Dora Basi, Emi Amdala Yisa, Kendi Oluwakemi, Akin Baloye Beatrice, Oluwayemisi Louis, Kotsia Mid, Rumelia Esegbedo, Shakira Tadeomi, and Titi Lope Adeyemo. Those are the 13 people who has made this list of those. I think this was compiled as of yesterday, who completed their assignments in the course of this program. Yeah, Missy Louise, I can, Biora Amarachi, you finally come online. That's our consolation students. So Biora, please unmute yourself and just say what.
Good evening, ma. Thank you so much. I appreciate
it. Good evening.
Thank you, ma. I appreciate.
Thank you so much for completing your assignment, but that's when it is due. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well,
now, yeah. Then, yeah, Missy Louise, you have anything to say to us? You can unmute yourself. Yeah, Missy Louise.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I remember some time back, I gave my testimony around how I've gained so much. And I remember I said something around my son being in SS3 now, and that immediately he's through with his exams in June next year. This is the first program, I want him to, undertake because I've gained so much, and I want him, at least before getting admission into the university, to partake in this program so that he will upskill his knowledge around, IT, gadgets, and all of them. These are the kind of things he loves. So I want to say thank you once again for this program, and then I appreciate this recognition. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Amdala, your hand is also up. Please unmute yourself. Amdala.
Good evening, doctor. Thank you so much for me, because I must say that taking this program, being able to complete my assignment has been a journey I didn't find smoothly because I work here. And most of the times I turn in for the assignment, it's always at the midnight. Like, I always get up to make sure I do this for myself because it's a determination. And I have learned a lot, I must say. My flatmate here has an issue comparing changing a document into a PNG. And it was like, Amdala, please, can you do this? And most of them find me with system in the kitchen. So before, I don't know how to do it. Changing PDF documents to Word documents, I don't know how to do it. Because there's an app people say that you need to pay for Microsoft to change it, but I don't want to pay. So that day when she said, Amdala, can you help me change this document into a PNG? I was like, God, right at time. Like, I just finished that course on the module, and she felt happy. I felt happy because I can do it. And you mentioned something that when you learn something, once you teach it to others, I would say it's an achievement. Like, I have been able to practice it out, so I know what to do next time. I feel so happy, and thank you for this opportunity. The money we paid is little compared to what we've gained. Thank you so much. God
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Hamdallah, for your kind words, and go into the world and deliver. Right. Thank you so much. Then Caramello, please unmute yourself. After that is Deborah Olutayo.
Yeah, let's see. It's been.
Oh, good evening, doctor. I'm sorry I didn't change my name on my phone. This is Romelia. Thank you so much for the recognition. I gave my testimony some time ago about work. I just once again like to say, Doctor, we appreciate what you have done. What a woman you are. You're a shining light. You're one woman I would like to be like, one day. I don't know in what lifetime that will be, but you are an inspiration. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You're always in my head. Sometimes I say, Dr. Leave me alone. Get out of my head. That is how much your voice rings every time, every single time. And sometimes I have to put my headphone on just to mute your voice in my head. Thank you for reiterating all of the principles that I thought would lead to success. And it's great to finally meet a match. It's great to finally meet a kindred spirit. We will talk soon. We will talk soon. Thank you. It wasn't easy having to submit this assignment, as Hamdalat said. It was a decision and that determination to meet up with time. I work in media, and timing is key, and so that also was a driving force to always keep to time, meet deadlines, and make sure you submit your assignment. And that I'm happy that it's been recognized. It wasn't by my power. I thank God, and I thank you too for the opportunity. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Romelia. And of course, I remember you because you had spoken earlier about you working in media and everything. So thank you. I'm kind of happy that all the people that are on this list, because trust me, I don't get to see this list until so this is not even me. This is the people supporting you that are compiling that list. So I have absolutely nothing to do with that list. So imagine my surprise that whenever I see that list, batch in, batch out, there are people that I've actually noticed maybe from workshops or whatever with that proactiveness. So thank you very much, and God bless you too. We have Deborah Olutayo. Please take note that we are going to walk you through how to download your certificates. So not to worry, we are going to get to that part. There are still like 3 slides more. So this is just, letting people talk, feedback, and all that stuff. So Deborah, go on.
Thank you so much, Doc. Good evening, Mom.
Good evening.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It was such a pleasure to be your student. I'm a student you're going to be seeing in almost all your programs. So I just want to say thank you, Mom. Working as a head teacher has been quite, balancing with my children at home, meeting up with assignments, and then I had issues with my laptop. I'm surprised, God, with all the hurdles I had, I was able to meet up, but I'm so happy, Doc. And I know that as I'm doing the project management, more abounding testimonies are coming up. I know one of my junior colleagues that came in and was applying for a scholarship. It's a very competitive scholarship. And when she came to me, I had like 30 minutes. She said, the deadline is now. She needed a letter from the school to like a backup letter for her to apply for the scholarship. And, I just sat down. My laptop was hanging because I had a lot of apps working. I just used my phone, sat on Canva, did the letter for her, put my signature and everything. When I sent it to her, she was like, Ms. Oluchio, how did you do this? I said, don't worry. It's something I'll narrate for you another day. So, but I've been so happy that I could easily do my work efficiently. And then yesterday, I got an opportunity from an old, like big mentor. She's starting a program. So I enrolled it's like a mentorship program to teenagers. So she was looking for remote volunteers and all that. And I was so happy I could boldly apply for this opportunity. And, you know, when she was asking for my skills, I said, Ma, I'm not the same person, you know, before. Like, more is unfolding, more is unfolding. So lastly, doctor, please, I want to ask for us that are on this list, because I wanted to buy the ebook on LinkedIn, the strategies for on LinkedIn. Are we like, is it a gift from you to us, or are we? I just wanted to ask Ma, like,
so for
on a
people
kind
that their
gesture.
name were on that the second category of the list, I think 3 of them they are they have the, you know what? On second thoughts, whether your name was on second category or third category, there were 13 people's name on it. Second category, there were 13 people's name on it. You can choose any of the 3 ebooks. Like you can say, oh, I want the LinkedIn ebook. So it means that we are gifting 16 people ebooks, and it can be any of the 3
Awesome.
ebooks. Yeah.
Thank
so
you
if your
so
name
much,
is on
doctor.
that
Thank you,
16,
Mom.
that is 3 people, then 13 people, like you completed all of these things. So 16 people, we are gifting you ebooks. I shared the list. I'm going to share it again. This is a list. So this 16 people: Christiana Adeniji, Obiora Amarachi, Kafaya Tadebayo, Aisha Tanimo, Keshiro, Augustina Dada, and like this list. Please take a good look at it. You can take a screenshot of it. If your name is on this, you are getting one of the ebooks. You can make your choice of the ebook you want out of the 3 ebooks. And for the first set of people, they are getting that particular 30K strategic workshop. Yeah, that is what those first 3 people are getting. Whereas every other person is getting one of the 3 ebooks. So you can make your choice of what ebook you would like to be sent to you. So again, these are the, if you are trying to say which of, like, look at the 3 ebooks, determine what you need, and send an email to iTrain Africa. And that email, you cannot come and claim it after November has finished. You cannot come and claim it after November has finished. So when I say, well, it's not even 1 month, like the last day to claim this thing is 30th of November. If you've not sent an email, then you cannot come on December 1. You will pay for it, okay? Please take note of that. So please send an email, and Aisha would send you an email with the ebook. So please take note of that. So these are the 3 ebooks: the scholarship, the graduate scholarship ebook, the LinkedIn ebook, and the 10 types of global opportunities ebook. These are the 3 ebooks that we currently have. So yeah.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Love you so much, Mom.
And I'm
Thank
happy
you.
that at least you can boldly tell your mentor that, see, I'm not the same person again. I am not the same person again. Now, Aisha Tanimo Wokeshiru, I think I remember you also. I remember you.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. I just want to thank you. In fact, I didn't know I can make this list because I joined the class late. I was a week late. Wow. So when I first saw the onboarding and the first module, hey, I was afraid. I said, hey, will I be able to meet up? Because I'm a retiree. I'm on holiday.
I remember you said when the last your workshop, I was in Canada, you were in the US where we were children. I remember you.
I'm still there. So my children, I use the Canva to make their this thing to design their what is it now for them. So they are so happy. All my grandchildren, they come around, they want me to teach them the Canva, you know. But I have my phone and my son's iPad that I keep using. Then I want to seize this opportunity to thank my team leader, Muftau, and I'm happy that he's among the, he's one of the 3 best students because he was indeed very helpful to me. And I really appreciate him for all he did. And I'm a quick learner. So I strive to make sure that I meet the deadline, but I had problems with all these Google tools then. But now I make sure I decode everything. And once he tells me this is how to do it, I'll just go ahead and do it. And I've been doing very well. So I still hope, I'm still discussing with my son, maybe before tomorrow, I'll have to pay for the project management something. But I don't know because of my age. I don't know because I'm 63 years old now.
You mentioned
so
it.
I just want something leisure, to
easy
just
for you to
work
do
at
and
home
all that, so that you are not stressing
exactly.
yourself.
At all. So, but I love reading, and I love. I know I'm a brilliant person, so I don't want it to die like that. So let me just push ahead and see whether I can hand it over to my grandchildren too. So I really want to appreciate you, Ma. Thank
Well
you. You are
done, ma.
indeed a
Well done,
motivator.
ma. Well
And
done. Thank you
Almighty Allah
so
will
much.
continue to prosper you.
Amen.
By the grace of God, you are indeed a
Amen.
help to human race. Thank you very much, and God bless you, ma.
Amen. Thank you so much, ma'am, for that, for your kind words. Thank you so much, ma'am. Shakirat Bami Bade, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
I'm just too happy. I'm happy. You see, Alhamdulillah, I'm a very, anxious person. And my husband will say, calm down. Whenever I start anything, I'll be panicking and say, can I do this? When I did my master's, I got pregnant. I said, I will quit this. I'll be defiled. So, but my colleagues at work were saying, please do it. So when I started this WFS, I was like, each time I'm unable to meet up the deadline for assignment, everybody in the house will know that something is happening. I will just be, going here and there, charging, going upstairs, looking for any most possible means that we used to accomplish. Because I always feel like, will I meet up? But whenever I start, I see that I usually find it very easy and I will get it. But Alhamdulillah, I didn't even know because I have so many things on me, work, family, everything. It was shocking. I was like, will I meet up? So maybe it was one of those things that was pushing me to just try all my best. And I never missed any of the workshop, community meeting, even clarity session. I will forward this to all my sisters. There is this day we did a organized structure module or whatever. We did to-do list. And because I am not usually organized, I sent it to my husband, to my mentor. I said, I want to be like this person. I want to be doing my things like this. This is what I want to be doing. You say, God will help you. So I'm really thrilled to have completed this course. It's a very big achievement for me. I don't want to break. I have sent you a message. Personally, maybe you have seen my message. Because once I break like this, I become, the fatigue is setting, and coupled with so much responsibility, I will just get down. And I've done so many trainings, I will just quit. You understand? But this one, Alhamdulillah, I'm very, very happy. In fact, most of those lessons are, apart from the teaching, they are motivation. You understand now? There are so many things I know I could do. I have the passion, I have the skill, I have this, but the road, when I get there, I will get stuck and there won't be a way. But with this, I have enough clarity to forge ahead and to continue. So, and I am even, by the grace of God, I will invest more in myself along this path. Because I told my sister, I told her, I said, if I spend so much on my NC, on my degree and master's, and I've not been paid I've not even been paid with my degree for now. So why can't I do something that I'm very realistic and I'm very sure that it will pay me in a short run or whatever long run, whatever time. So I'm very, very happy to be part of this. And I pray God continue to be with you and enlarge your coast, and also to be able to reach as many people and as possible so that they can benefit from this particular project. Alhamdulillah, that's what I want to say. Thank you so much. I'm very happy. I'm happy for myself and I'm happy for everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we have Beatrice of Imbaloye speak right after. Then we have John will be after that. Beatrice of Imbaloye, can you please unmute yourself?
Good evening, Ma.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I really learned a lot from the courses. It has been so inspiring, so educative, and I know one or two about this Google Workspace, but I've not really found an opportunity to use it. So, but immediately I started this course, I just volunteer for someone that I want to be your admin officer. And since then I've been able to, so whenever I learn a course from the modules, then I just go and implement it in the person's office, and like that I was able to, so I become so good at it. And thank you so much. I'm really grateful. And I was also surprised that I could meet up to at least the deadline, because when we started this course, the next day, the day I registered, the next day, my laptop stopped working. my laptop just stopped working. A week after, my phone got stolen. So I just couldn't do any of the work. And I was so frustrated for like a week that I paid for something I couldn't do it. So I have to like borrow someone's phone and work then from a neighbor till I was able to sort myself out. And I'm glad I can come this far. So I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm looking forward to do more from your courses. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your feedback and for being on this list. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Now, lastly, we have John Obi before we continue this thing. So if you someone who has a question, just let us quickly run through this thing. Let's have John Obi on mute, then we'll talk about how you can download your certificate because people are already asking. Someone already asked in the comment section to that which of the ebooks. We have 3 ebooks. The first one, this green one, is for scholarships, postgraduate scholarships, academic stuff. The second one is LinkedIn. This thing is not GOP. It is informational stuff on LinkedIn. Then the third one is how to apply and win global. There are 10 categories of global opportunities that you can access. As in, you need to know the categories that exist and my thought process. So either of the 3, if your name is on that list, the 13 people and the 3 people before them, you can choose one of these 3 ebooks. If your name is not on the list, it's 5,000 naira, so you can, get it if you want any of them. So John Obi, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Dr. A, I honestly just want to say thank you, because you might not know, but you really made a large change in me. Because previously, I wasn't that organized with when I do my stuff. I was very disorganized. Even my guys used to say, they're like, bro, why you're not, you have this to do, you have this to do, but you don't know when you want to do it. You don't know. So I started this course. The way I arranged, I remember the first week when I was doing it, I literally wrote down so many stuff, kept one here, kept one there, and picked the timing. And since then, I've just been doing them. I've just been doing them. And it's literally because of this same course. Based on my skills, I know so much now than I knew before. And based on working with people, I know how to act well. I know how to think well. I know how to, like, I'm using my creativity better now. And I, honestly, I'm just very grateful. Generally speaking, I'm happy and I'm just glad that I'm growing. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, John Obi, the only guy that has spoken today. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you found a way of using WFS to improve your creativity on what you currently do. Thank you so much. So I think I've explained how to get it. Send an email to itraffic@gmail.com. Choose one of the 3. Just say you want a scholarship ebook or the LinkedIn ebook or the 10 types of global opportunity ebook, and they will send the one you want your way. Yeah. So thank you again and again. Now, of course, we have several testimonials, but I don't want the testimonials to end here. Please send it to us. Use the testimonial channel. Drop it on Seller under the post comments. Please, please, please give us your feedback. There is absolutely like all this impacts helps us because it gets tough at our end. When you are trying to calculate, how do I keep subsidizing program? You see us talking to partners, can you help us subsidize this program? The African this thing, if you have to charge the full price of this thing, they can't afford it. Like we are doing all that work. So sometimes when you're like, oh shit, why am I doing all this work when I can just go and earn my 100K in bits, in dollars and all that stuff and just be enjoying my life alone? These are the things we look back on and we say, okay, the hustle is worth it for us. The hustle is worth it because what I consider wealth is the number of people who created wealth through what I offer. That is true wealth to me. Like, that is just what wealth means to me. Like, that is what a fulfilled life means to me. So, but I am smart enough, I've run businesses enough in the last 14 years to know that impact does not fund itself. Broke does not fund broke. So what it means for us is we need you to spread the word, to tell people about the program. I am currently looking at questions in the GET community. which is our free community where we generate leads and people that are prospecting into joining the program. And I'm seeing a question from a professional. She said, I'm just frustrated. I am feeling stuck right now. I have 15 years of experience. The person is feeling stuck, is frustrated. They don't know what they need. They don't know where to go. So for this kind of people, you being in that community and dropping how you were in their shoes from real life people helps them to know that they're in the right place. Because sometimes people have been scammed, people have been this thing, people will promise them heaven and earth, and they still finish and nothing is coming out of the program. So what does a testimonial do for, like, I receive testimonials every day. Like, it doesn't have to my bank accounts, technically. Do you understand? So, but it ensures that the next person who you don't know, you've done that person a favor because you're talking about your own journey, your success. Sometimes the only thing we need to help people do is to believe. And that is where the journey begins. And that is what testimonials do for us. Like when you share it in public spaces, like someone reads it and it doesn't have to be necessarily, I got the job. I know like Ijeoma's thing seems like amazing, 2 million naira within less than 6 weeks and everything. But trust me, there are some people that money is not their problem. They already earned that money. But they are stuck. They don't have career fulfillment. And they are looking for what to do next to help them get career. Or some people are not even looking for the money. They are earning about 2 million naira in their job. But they are looking, they don't know how to get into remote workspace and get into flexible workspace. They don't know. And you saying, even me, I was in the office, this one, that one, now I can take care of my children because I now work remotely. That is the angle that the person is. The person is, oh, so this is how. So that is what your testimony. That's always tell people that testimony is not, I got 2 million, like as in, that is not the only form of testimonials. Write your journey and where you were, where you are now, like what John B just said and all that. And we'll be happy to. Now, you need to help us spread the word. We are spending millions every month on adverts to reach people that need this gospel. We are spending it, but trust us, my target is 10 million people. And how do I intend to achieve 10 million people? It is with you people. I said, I am raising the first batch of 1,000 ambassadors on this program. So are those 1,000 ambassadors, if 1,000 ambassadors tell another 1,000 people, so 2,000 people tells another 2,000, that is 4,000 people. Before we know it, our goal of 10 million people will be achieved by 2030. No matter the amount of money that I'm spending on this thing, we need you to be ambassadors of this program. So, like, look at someone in your family and say, you need this. If you are capable of enroll them, but let them have a token in it, like, oh, you want to pay 45,000 from someone, their life is really bad. Say, you bring 5,000, let me put 40,000, that kind of thing. Why do I always advocate for that? Just to see me I've run this program, I always say, sometimes people don't know that your program is worth a lot. So I always say, put your small investment in it so you can have skin in the game. That is how I run my own programs and stuff. I would take something that is worth 500,000, I will put it at 50K, something very ridiculous at 90% off and kind of thing. Why? Because I need to ensure that the person who is on the program puts their skin in the game. That is basically what we do here. So please do it so for others. If you run an organization, they are about to train 100 people in your church, this thing, and they are saying, the typical thing they do every day. They say, we need to register them. They call a popular company. We'll pay that company 300K to train them and they will become this thing. Tell them that, see, the fact that we are currently running as a subsidized period does not mean that we have not collected 300K from some other people. That is to show you that we collected that amount from some other people and they still came back to pray for us. Because again, even if you pay 300K for this program now, for someone like Ijeoma, it is still like how many returns? 300K to 20 million. Get the number of returns she has collected that money, not on top of what she will pay. So please, the true way you can help us, so you can say, I fully paid, is to tell other people, spread it, and all. We also do spotlight sessions on YouTube monthly. We are going to be having one towards the end of this month. We're going to be having another one in December. We want to spotlight our students' journey, especially those who are getting results. So you will see one of my team members, Amina Jubre, will reach out. Sorry, one of my interns, I'm not sure who is handling that, will reach out. I think it's Rubatu saying, reach out to you to say we want to spotlight you and everything. I will tell you more about it. We are spotlighting our students. Why is this important for us to document? You know, I'm a global citizen, right? And we are currently in some talks with this thing. And one of the important things for us to show them is a documentary, how people's lives are truly changing so they can join us in the impact. So please, it is important that all these things, whether you are writing about it on your own LinkedIn or this thing and tagging us, or you are spreading the word to others, or you are being our guest on Spotlight session, what you do for us is going to go a long way. Now, lastly, before I leave this place, fill out the post-program test form. The survey form for the program, please fill it out. We gave you a pre-test form at the beginning, the post-program form. We'll keep posting to your announcement channel right after this particular program. Amina will post it. She will keep posting for you to please fill it. There is something, we know we are a social enterprise, meaning that we run impact sustainably. There is something in the social enterprise space. You must be able to say, this person could not do this way. And that is when they will now say, oh, let's give us funds to fund 1,000 extra people, this and that. If we do not show the transformational journey, nothing is coming. Again, think about it when you're feeling that survey, that this is me giving back to the next person that needs it, but cannot afford it in some way. Let's do that for us. Now to your certificate. You can only get your certificate if you have completed your course 100% on Seller. So as you are watching that course on Seller, if the thing is not changing to 10% completed, 20% completed, until it shows 100% completed, you cannot download your certificates. It must show 100% completed before you can download your certificates. I'm not sure, Moina, please kindly confirm that the certificate option for this batch, or is it Aisha Raji? I'm not sure. Aisha Raji, please confirm that you have changed the name of the course to Workplace Foundational Skills Program and you have activated the certificate option for this batch. Please confirm that the name of iTrain Africa is already at the name place. The name of the program is Workplace Foundational Skills Program without all the batch 5 at the back, and they are ready. So even if it is not active now, right after this meeting or latest by tomorrow morning, your certificates will be active, right? If you have completed 100%. Once your course shows 100% completion, and if you are watching, but it was not showing 100% completion, you are not clicking that thing right at the top of the lesson that says, is it correct? It has a different interface on the mobile, but there is a place that as you are watching lesson, you are saying next completed, as in complete next, something like that. If you are not clicking on complete, you will be watching it, but it will not be telling you that your lessons will watch it completely. So your course must show 100%. Now, there was someone in the last batch, I don't know how she did it. Her course was showing 101%. I don't know how she did it, but it was showing 101%. Is that even possible? For her to, she could not download her certificate. We now told her that she should untick one of the lessons so that the thing can come back to 100% so that she can download. And that's what she did. She unticked it and the thing was showing 100% and she now downloaded. So it must be showing exactly 100% before you can download your certificates. Please, please, please. If you do not click the complete button for every lesson, it will not show 100% on your Seller. It is not us. It is once you don't watch your course complete on Seller, it will not give you certificates. Please take note of that. Please take note of that. And to my amazing team, these are the people that have been on this journey with me in the last 6 weeks with you. From Moina to Mujib, who is assessing your this thing, to Aisha, who is offering technical support, to Esther, who is offering you student success support in the community and on the Google Classroom. So Eunice, who is creating different content. Thank you so much to this. For every batch, I thank them. Why? Impact work is hard, though. It's very hard. The work we do is hard. Do you understand? But I feel like for everybody that I allow join my team, the first criteria for selecting them is, are you impact oriented? Are you impact oriented? Because the work is hard. So you must find fulfillment in other things beyond money, which is the number of people's lives that are changing. And that is why I always tell them that they should thank you at the end of every batch, because without them, there is no vision to execute. Like, I cannot execute this vision alone. I cannot run this academy alone. So they have the people that are supporting this vision, that are helping you. So I always say, please tell them a big thank you for me, because they have supported in ensuring that you receive the best quality education from us. Thank you so much to my team. Now, we have kind of come to the end of this, but we always say it is not goodbye, it is see you later. And if you have, we can still take maybe one person or two persons maximum to say anything they want to say at the end of this particular presentation, anything I want to say. Now, please note, we need you to drop your testimonial on Google. Google, let me show you something. I Train Africa. Online, I Train Africa. I need to drop your testimonial on Google. Please, please, please. Yes. I Train Africa on Google. No, not the website. I need you to drop this word on Google. Please, please, please. Your Google review. Why is the Google review probably the most important thing to us in terms of review? It is because that is the one that is public for everybody to see. That is the one that is public for everybody to see. So it is key that you help us in that regard. Oh, I don't know what, you know what, let me stop this particular share and use another browser. Let me use another browser. Okay, so I'm going to share this screen. So you can just search for us on Google. Just go to your Google Chrome and search for us. Please, 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 just go to Google Chrome and search I Train Africa, and you will find us. Drop us a link. Although on your channel, on your Telegram channel announcement, we will drop the link that directly takes you to I Train Africa Google listing. Like this, can you see I Train Africa? This is I Train Africa. You can drop us, can you see website directions, call, review, blah, blah, blah. Send us, and you can drop us a review. Please, please, please do us well, drop us a review. We'll be happy to have those reviews and all. The direct link for you to drop a review will be sent to your this thing. Drop us a good review. We have had amazing reviews over time from different people and all. We've had amazing, amazing, amazing reviews. Please do not say I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next tomorrow. I'll do it this thing. What we realize is people never do it, right? Because they forget, not because they don't want to do it, but because they forget, okay? So we have 110 Google reviews here, previous batches and all that. Please drop your review. This 110 with your batch, let's take it to 100, or 180 or 100, and here, drop your reviews. We would appreciate it. The link to get here directly, we would, maybe I should even share the link from here now on how to, Moina, I'm looking for that Google review link. Could you please share it with me so that people can just come here and come and share their reviews directly? The Google review link that takes them directly to this place. So please drop us your Google review. Now, Precious, you are raising your hand. And I am seeing amazing things. I thank you, Dr. A, especially your team for their patience. Human being had the most difficult to manage. I agree with you. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. He who gives. Thank you. Please, how are we to claim our prize? Send an email to itrainafrica@gmail.com stating the exact ebook you want, whether it is scholarship, LinkedIn, or Center of Global Opportunity ebook. Send an email to itrainafrica@gmail.com, itrainafrica@gmail.com. Please, how much is internship program? 91,375. 91,375. If you want to speak, please use the raise hand button. I can unmute you. It's 91, and any information you need around, what are they calling it? WFS or technical program or this thing. Trust me, any information you need is on I Train Africa's this thing. any information you need at all, just type iTrain Africa. And if you want to learn how the internship currently works, you can type itrainafrica.com/internship. 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 All the things you need to know around internship is on that page. I'm going to drop it here. So everything you need to know around internship is on that page. Dropping it in the Zoom meeting. The price, how it works, policy, every is on that page. itrainafrica.com/internship. 91,375 should be the listing. You can pay via bank transfer. You can pay via the link that is on the page. Any of them works. Okay. So you can pay if you need bank transfer, chat me on DM. If you need to pay via the link, you can pay here. So it doesn't matter. Please read the policies and all that. And like I said, we are amending the internship, how it works for project and product management starting January. So Precious, go on.
All right, Ma. Thank you so much, Dr. AAA.
Thank you, Precious. Good evening.
And thank you. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you to the entire team as well. So a lot has really been said, but I just really still want to say thank you again for the work you're doing. I don't know, beyond the impact it has had in my own life personally, it was so exciting to me hearing all of the testimonials. I mean, since this evening I've just been on wow mode. Oh, you mean this is happening? I love the transformation I can see in other people as well beyond myself. And I really want to thank you for being that beacon of hope. I jumped on this program because I was about to get remote for a brief time. And when I saw the advert, I'm like, okay, this feels like something that's going to make me prepared. And I jumped on it. And to be honest, it really did make me prepared. In the course of taking the training, I've been juggling it with my work as well. And a few days ago, I was talking to my boss and I said to him, why do we have all of our meeting minutes scattered all around? We should have a folder, and we can even organize it in a way that every other department is uploading their minutes as well to a unique folder. And he screamed, and it felt like he had a light bulb moment. Whereas this is something I just thought, it's something that we should know. Dr. AA just said that we should all know that. But he was so excited and he felt like, wow, you're so smart. How did you come up with that? I'm like, it's organization. It's organization, and that is just one out of the very many ways in which they found me valuable, because of the impact that you've given. In fact, I'm jumping on it. I'm taking up a responsibility to help fix up websites for different aspects of what we're doing, because I realized that I could leverage Canva to do that. So it's been so transformative. A lot of things that I can now feel confident about doing, and beyond that, even the mind opening. I use ChatGPT a whole lot lately, like brainstorming. Today I sent out an email and I just did my own drafts, went to ChatGPT and I'm like, refine this, and it did, and I got a better option and I forwarded it, and they're like, how do you do the things you do? I'm like, you know how. So it's all of those tiny eyes, teas that just make you feel, everybody feel like, that's a pro on the job, and I cannot say it enough. You really you left no stone unturned, and I so want to thank you for how you prepared our mind for the program. Thank you for the clarity module. It did a lot for me. It helped me jump on the program properly. You're like, focus on the fact that I know what I'm going to teach. I want to offer you, and pay attention to that. And it helped me, it helped me realize that this was something to take serious. And I'm glad and I'm so glad. I can go on and on because I love the outputs I'm having. I love the I'm talking to people. I'm like, we need to do ABC. We need to work with this strategy. And they're like,
calm down. We're like, no, this is how you're going to do it, and we'll have good results. And at the end of the day, they celebrate me for what I'm bringing to the table. And thank you so much for helping me fine-tune that process. I'm
Thank you
so glad.
so much, Precious. Thank you,
God bless you.
Precious, and thank you. I like, and that's the joy for me, because we are used to a lot of mediocrity in Africa. Then we have a root shock when we get to the global space and realize that mediocrity won't fly. And that is, in fact, a sickening that sometimes you get on a job listing, and once they hear you are Nigerian, they chicken out. You know why? Nigerians have learned packaging. They will give someone their CV to do. They will go to LinkedIn, they will put all the putables. Last class, no substance. They employ them and they are throwing them out in week one. Like, so people want to stay as far away from Nigerians or Africans as far as possible, because they know that we are just used to people picture, we package nonsense, whereas we don't have anything to offer. So yeah, it is important that you even understand what is demanded in the global space, so that you can at least offer that thing. Now, Stella Ajayi, Shakirat, your LinkedIn, this, let me quickly answer it. So for that, your LinkedIn, this thing, LinkedIn would have sent you an email when they restricted your account. They would have sent you an email. That email that they sent you, they would have asked you to upload your passport, your international passport as an ID. Please upload it. Like, they'll take you through this thing. If that process does not work, go to LinkedIn Twitter page. They are very responsive on LinkedIn Twitter page to this thing when you say you have restriction issues and everything. When you go on LinkedIn Twitter page, they will give you a form to fill. They will fill it, they will ask you to wait for some time. Wait, and they will solve your problem. They will ask you to close one of the accounts and all. But LinkedIn is very, very big on having multiple accounts. You cannot have multiple accounts. You cannot have, if you like open 10, after that, they will keep banning everything. So do not go and proceed and say you want to open another one. No. If it's either you go and check the email that is sent to you when they banned you and follow the procedure. One of the things that you ask you to do is upload your international passport. If that doesn't work, go to LinkedIn Twitter page, complain under their LinkedIn Twitter page and everything. They will send you a form. You'll fill that form and they will rectify it for you. So I hope that helps you. Now, Stella Ajayi.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Please, I want to confirm, for those of us that want to register for the project management program, and you say it's already started last week, Thursday. If we'll be joining the class now, won't we be having too much backlogs to meet up with?
Like I said, I don't know if you heard me earlier that I said that typically the way we structure, you know what, let me share with you. The way we structure the academy, we always put like less work at the beginning of every program. Why do we do that? Because we know some people don't start early, they don't start, they are very slow to start. So what we typically do is to have module 1 very light, or rather week 1 very light. So you will realize that our week 1 is very light when it comes to this thing, like very, very light. We don't want to put too much load in week 1. So what we ensure we do is week 1 is always light. So however, you will need, like week 1 is almost, let me share my screen of this schedule. And you can even view the link just in case you're interested. Like I can share the link of the schedule of the project management, and this is a schedule, right? So I will drop this. This is for the content creation program, for instance. I'll drop it on Zoom. Like maybe you had a schedule on this, and they also have a schedule. So let me drop that link. So this is a link to the content creation schedule. I dropped it right now in the comment. That's content creation schedule. So if you look at it, for instance, you realize that on the first day is onboarding, second day is 1 lesson, second day is 2 lessons, third day is 1 lesson, fourth day is 2 lessons, like 1 lesson, 1 lesson. So it is today now that they will have, first you have completed this, from tomorrow they go into module 2, which is where the main work really starts. You understand? This is where the main work really starts. So it is possible that if we enroll now, these 4 lessons from the onboarding to this thing, can watch it in 1 day. because it is always the role of the content in digital. It's like it is preliminary, like fundamental knowledge. Fundamental knowledge. So please take note of that. Same thing with project management. Can you see it? 1 lesson, 2 lessons, it's only 1 module. But by the time you get to week 2, let me copy the link of this one as well. By the time you get to week 2, you have to double up, like which is week 2 is starting tomorrow. This is, I've just dropped the link to project management schedule. For those of you who are interested in that, like what you are learning per day, right? So in week 2 now, this is project management 1. But in week 2, you have to learn 2 modules. You have to learn the tools used in project management, and you also have to learn the first stage of project management is initiation. So you'll be seeing 3 lessons like that in week 2. But week 1 is really low in terms of the workload. But you have to watch the onboarding session. That onboarding session, you have to watch the replay. The replay is on YouTube, even for those that are doing this thing. So if you're interested in product management, this is their schedule for product management. Let me drop it for you. This is a schedule. I just dropped it for product management. Where can you find the replay? It is on iTrain Africa YouTube page. Let me find that. iTrain Africa YouTube. Okay, so if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll find, let me share another screen. You'll find the replay of this thing. So even if we are yet to decide if you want to, whatever, if you go to our YouTube page, you will find the replay of this thing. So let's even assume you don't want to pay today and you want to start like today. What you can start it today is watching the replay of the onboarding session. Can you see it? This is it. This particular link is the replay of the onboarding session of the technical skill. So again, I can drop that link there so for you to understand how the technical skills program works and all that. So yeah, that's, so as priority, you need to watch the replay. Then of course, immediately you pay and they onboard you, you need to watch the end of lesson 1. So if you know you do not have that capacity to say you want to watch at that rate, then my advice would be for you to wait till next batch. But if you know that maybe because of the timeline you are working with, you want to learn it now, so in the new year, you've transitioned into that career path, or you have even used it to plan your content for your business, or you have used it to plan your personal brand content. So for someone now that is learning content creation as for themselves, they don't have to worry about. And the thing about technical school is there are no lessons, there are no quizzes in between. It's always one quiz at the end of a module. One project at the end of the module. Do you understand? One at the end of the module. So it is not but it is hard. Like it requires your brain. It's technical. Do you understand? It is technical. You have to, it's technical. It requires your brain work. And we also have another thing we have in the business. If you check, let me show you, let me stop share. Another thing that is a bit different is for the technical school, your community meetings are compulsory because you have to, like we put you on projects that you have to solve with your team members. So apart from the live project that you have, like let me say on week 3, on week 5, you have community projects where you people come together and solve case study scenario projects every other week. Like let me say you will solve, like for instance, this coming Sunday, they will have the first community meeting, right? This coming Sunday, they will have the first community meeting. Next week, Sunday, they will have life projects, which is going to involve us. The other, by the way, not Sunday, Saturday. In the technical school, their life project is on a weekend. It's on a weekend, like it is Saturday. Their life project is on a Saturday. Their community meeting is on Sunday, just like the BFS. But their life project is not during the week, it's on Saturday. So those are the differences that you may notice with technical school. And of course, I facilitated content creation. We have other facilitators for the other programs. So is there any other question or comments before we close tonight? It's been 3.5 hours, and everyone, congratulations once again. You can all unmute yourself now and say your good night. God bless. Your seller certificate will be downloaded when your listing has reading 100%. John Obi, I mentioned that here. We are not giving it. You have to click it and it will read 100%. Then I said that my team will activate it tomorrow morning for everybody. They will activate it and you'll be able to download. Okay? They will activate it and you'll be able to download. Thank you very much. Good night. You can unmute yourself. Good night.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Good night.
All the best to all of
Bye.
us.
Join the
Doctor.
alumni group.
Congratulations to you
Join the
all.
alumni group and fill your testimonials and the post
Okay,
of this
thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Doctor. Yeah.
Bye bye. Good night.